Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to funthecharityroom.com.
All right, before we get the game officially started, let's just run down the small list that she has thankfully supplied to me. Frost from Fairy Tale. I pronounced that right. Is it Frosch or is it Frost? I just want to make sure I got that right.
You got the German pronunciation correct. In Japanese, they say Frosch.
Yeah, fine. That's is it German in origin? Because that's all I care about.
Yes.
Then that's great. Anren from Ruby, Isabella Yang from Yuri. Why is it Yuri had 3 exclamation points?
Because it's that epic.
Because it's succeeding. And Frida, is it Frida? Frida Rice from Attack on Titan Junior High?
You got it right.
All right. And most importantly for this last year in particular, she's Lilac from Freedom Planet. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you can't really applaud, but you can give applaud emotes on the Twitch chat. Let's give it up for Dawn Bennett, playing center guard for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Sports time!
All right. So before we get started on the game, I'm going to play the official bumper, about 10 seconds long. Ooh. Thanks again to Hero for making the artwork for all the thumbnails for Fund the Charity Room. You guys look forward to the post uploads in the coming week when the event officially ends. I think the event officially ends tomorrow, but we got the incentives coming over Monday and Tuesday. Hope you guys look forward to that. Without further ado, folks, so we don't run over time, this is Freedom Planet, a game that I reviewed a couple of years ago. It's on PC, it's on PS4, it's on the Wii U, and it's pretty much, to put it shortly, the not Sonic the Hedgehog that I think plays really well. And a lot of people were pointing me in the direction of this game a couple of years back because they thought, dude, I think you'd just be right up your alley. So I gave it a shot, and I very much enjoyed what I played. And sometimes I like to go out of my way to promote the game because I think stuff like this deserves to be recognized. And Don, I don't remember how we met exactly on Twitter, specifically, because I just know there was one thing, like, I followed you, you maybe followed me back, not entirely sure, but either way, I asked Dawn if she would like to join me for the Freedom Planet, and she happily obliged, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. Why is my difficulty setting on easy? No, we gotta go normal at the very least.
Gotta go hard, man.
If I had time to kill, I would.
If I remember, the only difference is just the damage output, right?
I think damage output and the amount of HP you have.
Right.
And, okay. Look, I love how we start the game off and the music's not even working. So let me just go back and reset the game a second.
Oh no!
I had the game on, probably had the game idling for too long. Here we go. But a quick restart here. Guys should be able to hear that just fine.
Ooh. Oh, someone said, I can't read your username. Someone said the music is at 0% in the options.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
I turned the music down? Oh my, good eye, because I just thought for a second something's horribly wrong.
Oh, there it is!
There it is, yeah. Thank you very much, I appreciate that.
Why would you have the music at 0?
It's like, God, the music's overrated, I hate it. No, actually, I don't. I love the soundtrack so much, buy it.
Bulletproof Eldilon. I love how Dawn's adult voice fell off a cliff. We were just talking about that.
Alright, without further ado, folks, welcome to Freedom Planet. And I guess we should get some of the most obvious questions out of the way. I mean, what was the I don't know how involved you were with the development process or who approached you to voice Lilac, but can you tell us the history of your involvement with the game itself?
Alright, so I tell this story every single stream. Steven had auditions for Freedom Planet on a website that I don't think is I don't think it's up anymore. It was the Voice Acting Pro Boards, and he had these on here. One of the sound designers for Freedom Planet is my friend Akash Thakar, who recommended it to me. I think in summer 2012. And he said, hey, I'm doing sound design for this game. You should try out for it. And I did. but I didn't read the directions thoroughly, which actually kind of worked out because the directions said, "Hey guys, please do not submit for Lilac. I'm going to find her on my own." I didn't read that. I submitted anyway. And so, but of course, I didn't see it until after I submitted, and I thought, well, there goes my audition. This director probably thinks I'm an idiot who can't read. But then lo and behold, hey, you sounded great. Oh, thank God.
Hey, this idiot got the part!
Yay!
Johnny, really quick, whenever you get the time, just turn the game volume down a little bit.
Sure, no problem. I can do that right now. Thanks to the power of Windows 10 volume mixer, and now my PC is on fire. Thanks, Windows 10.
Gotta turn up that AC, man.
Yeah, you turn down the AC or turn down the game. You only get one. There we go. So there are a couple of characters to choose from in Freedom Planet. You have Lilac the dragon, you have Carol the wildcat, you have Mila the, I think she's a dog. I'm not sure. I don't know many dogs that flap with their ears like Yoshi from Yoshi's Island. And I believe, I want to say recently, but one of the characters in the game is Torque, who's basically an alien that masquerades as a duck in the first part of the game. But you can play as him. I got the sample Torque last year. I think it was at a PAX East, and he was pretty much like the very unsubtle tribute to Gunstar Heroes.
That's
because,
right.
Yeah, because he had a weapon system that you can combine and make different combinations. Very, very fun. It reminds me a lot of Gunstar Heroes. I love. Basically, I mean, Galaxy Trail took, I think, heavy inspiration from Treasure Games. If you guys never played that, like, Gunstar Heroes is one of them. I believe Dynamite Heady is another one. They really knew how to make some heavily bombastic and in-your-face action games in the early 90s, pushing the Genesis and such to their absolute limits with how much was going on screen at once. Like, Gunstar Heroes is everything Contra wish it was, only with a lot more anime influence. And for the most part, for one of the reasons why I like Freedom Planet is because it does remind me of those games from that era, where everything is in your face, it is fast-paced, the music is great. You know, this snake mini-boss that I'm going to defeat at the end of the first stage goes out in a blaze of glory and is drilling through the mountainside as if he just found oil, because he's so happy. But there's like a rock chasing sequence. There's the boss fights in this game are just some of the best things about this game to me personally. That said, though, Bennett, I mean, how much of Freedom Planet have you played? I mean, being the voice actress for a game is one thing, but actually experiencing the game, yeah.
How much of Freedom Planet have I played? I have played all of it. Like, probably near the end is where I die a ton.
Yeah, it is pretty hard. Yeah.
Also, dude, I don't know. For some weird reason, maybe it's something on my end, but when you're speaking, you're kind of going like your sound is kind of going in and out for me.
In and out? Let me see.
Yeah.
1 second. Oh,
yeah,
you know
I
what
know
might
the same
be?
thing as well.
Okay, you know what might be doing that? Skype might be doing that, even though you don't want it to. Let me see here. All right.
Okay, cool, Patrick. I'm like, am I going crazy?
I'm not going crazy, right? I'm not going crazy.
All right. In the meantime, I can read out a few donations. We have Silver Striker. This is from the last one, but we haven't read this. This isn't Gareth. I can't spread. Pray for Gareth and pray for Ted. Isn't exactly catchy. Enjoy trying to clear boss endurance. Sorry, Ted, but put this $5 towards burning you because you should burn sometime. And then $10 from Aaron Jackson. Hello, Johnny and Don. Really love what you both do. I'm super psyched about this live stream because I got every single trophy in this game on the PS4 a few days ago, and Lilac is my favorite to play. You guys rock and keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait for Freedom Planet 2. And Dimitri, I'm gonna butcher this last name. Luke Deval, I think that's how it's pronounced. $20. Huge thanks to everyone who runs this event. Freedom Planet, to my surprise, is becoming one of my favorite games. I'm eagerly waiting for FP2. Sending my love to both Johnny and Dawn. All good luck to your future projects. Please put this towards playing as Sonic and Tails in Sonic Mania.
Hey.
Aww. are so sweet. You guys are the best.
Please praise me more.
You guys are so nice. Okay, Johnny, I think I can hear you better now.
Cool. I just I want to make sure. The one thing I kind of want to avoid is peaking, you know, because the audience gets that enough already when I'm losing my mind in harder games. So with that said, tune into the Mega Man and Base Mega Man playthrough tonight at 10 p.m. because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose my mind tenfold than that. Oh my god! But I want to thank everybody again because that bid war ended last night. And Patrick, can you go back and do you go to the donation page and I read the total donation amount that bid war raised by itself?
Let's see. On the site right now, let's see. Calculating. Roughly about $3,000 on just by that alone.
Yeah, that's incredible. You know, just because you guys really want to see me die. You guys managed to go out above and beyond on that bid war, and it really means a lot to me how much you really want to care and raise money for the International Rescue Committee. And but you know, this event's not over yet, as you can see by the overlay, thanks to Steven's wonderful Sharpie marker. We're now trying to reach 20K because our original goal of 10K was shattered in 3 days, thanks to you guys. And we want to see how far we can go. So if you haven't donated yet and you have the time to do so, we'd greatly appreciate that. Hell, if you can't even donate, you can just help spread the word. Tell your friends, your family, fundthecharityroom.com. Tell them where that donate button's at. And someone contact Oprah, for God's sakes. She's got to have some spare money that she can give to us.
Come on, Oprah! Oh, wow, you're already at Relic Maze.
Yeah, I love Relic Maze is pretty cool. I like the second act a little more.
Same thing here.
I love the aesthetic and I love the the music for again. I'm probably gonna say this like maybe 15 more times throughout this run, but the music is absolutely fantastic and it's one thing I'm actually looking forward to the most with Freedom Planet 2 is the soundtrack because I believe it's the same composers.
Oh
from
yes.
Freedom Planet 1. But I mean, what's your history with Galaxy Trails? I mean, do you how often do you stay in touch with the other voice actors or actresses and the developers?
Oh, how often I stay in touch with them? Like almost any con we go to, I usually go. Like the only con that I didn't get to go to with Galaxy Trail was PAX Prime, which I guess is now called PAX West.
Right.
But other than that, like every other con they've been to, I've gone, and we still keep in touch. Like, you know, for a lot of us, this was our first big thing, like our first big project. Like for a lot of the voice actors in Freedom Planet, it was either this or Dust and Elysian Tale. That was our big project. Oh. So yeah, like for Dust, Sean Chiplock is in Dust, Edwin Tiong. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody else, but I am sorry if I am. Like everyone's been in like a ton of stuff. I'm like, I cannot remember all of your things. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if anything, that having a hard time remembering just goes to show how much work you've done in your life. You know,
that's true.
Yeah, it's like you got more than enough done on your resume, and it's like I can't remember this one thing. That's all because you're constantly working. It's like, hey, but good on you. You know.
It's true, and it's not like to say like, oh, just because you can't remember it, it wasn't important to you. It's like there's so many important things that you're like, I can't remember all these important things.
Dodge my rock, will you? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna give you the full-out cyclone.
He doesn't want a hat.
It's
oh
like,
no!
Oh, thank you. I'm not a fan of Funko Pops.
No.
This is a box. Same thing.
Oh.
Wait, are there Freedom Planet Funkos? No. Actually, I stop and think about that.
Just
like,
plushies.
That thing. Oh, just plushies. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like when Funko Pops first came out, I'm like, oh, neat. And now it's kind of like Minions, where I'm like, oh.
They are the Minions of figurines.
They are the Minions of figurines. That is the best way to put it. Like, but even so, I gotta put this out there. I saw for Thor Ragnarok, I saw them Bruce Banner and Hulk Funko Pops, and you better believe I'm probably gonna get them. Because I have no shame. I have
You're part
no
of the problem.
shame. You know how long I've waited for a Bruce Banner Funko Pop since Avengers 1.
We just go to first 4 figures to get an Incredible Hulk figurine. It's so much better.
I know, but they're expensive.
Okay, yeah, you're right. All right.
Like, have you ever gotten a Hot Toys figure? They're like maybe 150.
I paid $400 and something for my Sonic and Tails Tornado diorama. That's pretty much what classic Sonic is on top of the Tornado biplane. And I mean, it looks beautiful, but it took me 6 months to save up for it because I normally don't invest over $400 on a figurine.
Man, I could just hear like my parents going, "So you spent $400 on a toy? It's a figurine."
Yeah, leave me alone, Dad.
There's a difference. Leave me alone.
And many parents know this feeling when the Amiibo craze hit like 2 years ago.
Oh my god, that was 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
feel like that was like half a year ago. That's what it feels like to me. Gosh. But now it's like, oh, you can find Amiibos anywhere now. It's fine. There's no drought for them, right? I don't know.
Well, not anymore, thankfully. We're past the initial. Never forget the 2015 drought.
Oh my gosh. But now I'm thinking, like, I bet the people that like either spent like a ton of money on eBay or spent a ton of money on them at a con are like, well, crap.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I paid like 40 for the Palutena Amiibo when that came out in Japan, and now it's like maybe 12.
No, but you see, I don't mind buying import Amiibo because I'm not. I don't keep them in the case. I know people do, just for the sake of that's what they do with collectors items. But I take them straight out of the case, so it doesn't matter if they're English or Japanese.
Yeah, same here.
So they're the exact same figures, just the boxing is just in a different language. That's it.
Yeah, they're not like region locked, right?
No.
Nope.
Oh, well, that's rad. Like, I can't remember if there are some Amiibo that were only released in Japan, or probably.
I don't know if they're a region exclusive Amiibo. Probably just one's more popular in one region compared to the other, because I'd imagine maybe Fire Emblem is more popular in Japan than America. Well, I mean, it might be the other way around. I don't know. I don't play Fire Emblem. So.
I got you. I posted a poll a while back, like saying like, hey guys, if given the option, would you want Freedom Planet Funko Pops, Freedom Planet Amiibos, Freedom Planet Nendoroids, or just a Freedom Planet like figure, like a nice scale figure?
A $500 Force 4 figure.
And like people were saying, Freedom Planet Amiibos, which I totally get. But man, I would love a Freedom Planet Nendoroid. I don't know if
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, I would buy an Amiibo. I won't lie. But Ninodroid. I mean, how's it pronounced? Was it Ninodroid?
Nendoroid.
Nendoroid. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I don't have one myself, but I do love the craftsmanship of those. Because to me, those are Funko Pops I can buy because they don't look like soulless abominations.
Well, yeah, they're the Japanese equivalent of Funko Pops.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, Freedom Planet.
Yeah. I mean,
we got 2 more donations coming in. One from Garth, $5. Can't hang around for this, but I want to just say this is a pretty damn good game. 5 to Sonic and Tails Mania. And then Michael H. Hart with $5. Here's a tiny bit more for the awesome Freedom Planet action. Freedom Planet is one of my favorite 2D platformers. I'm glad to seeing it played to support such a good cause. What? I'm just reading it as it is. Also, Johnny, love your reviews, and Don, I love your voice acting. Put this towards Sonic 4 Episode 1 because Gareth has to suffer if Johnny does.
Yikes.
Thanks.
So much excitement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just to give you proper context, when people were telling us like to burn or something like that, one of our incentives was, I believe it's The Sims. And one of the things you can build in that is what they call a firebox, where you make avatars of whatever your friends or your enemies, and then just make a house that sets itself on fire, and you just burn people. And It's a little morbid, but if it means raising money for a good cause, burn away. They're not real.
Burn the Sims.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like I stopped playing Sims for a while because I found it boring, but now that I kind of want to make a firebox. That sounds great.
I think I've done it like 1 or 2 times before in Sims, but that's it.
It's kind of like, you guys ever play, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and you know...
Yes,
you have...
I know exactly where you're going with this.
Well, like, people are like, I don't like this ride, or I don't like this park, nya, 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 nya. Put them in the pool, watch them drown.
Or you put them
That's
on
what
Mr.
I think
Bones
of you and
Wild
your
Ride,
opinion.
is what you do.
For real, though, like, I'm like, oh, you're unhappy? Here, go swimming! Oh, you can't get out? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, bye. Oh, I love this boss. This is my favorite boss.
I'm on and off with it. I mean, I love the design of it, but it kind of... No, wait, I know I hate the design of it because it reminds me of a slicer from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Metropolis Zone, and those are my least favorite badniks in the entire series.
Can I tell you a secret?
Oh, I love
actually not
secrets.
it's not a big secret. Like, a lot of people know. Please don't kill me. I've never played a Sonic game.
Oh my god.
I've never played one.
Better-
I've also never played Crash Bandicoot. Oh god.
You're opening Pandora's box.
Yeah,
are you really
anticipation
to
stop.
deal with the repercussions of
That
your
was my
hasty
plan all
vocabulary?
along. Oh yes, gasp for air in front of me. Oh my god, all the woes. See, I told you guys, when you guys were all saying whoa, I'm like, why are they saying whoa? Why are they spelling it wrong?
Am I not hip anymore? What's going on?
I guess, I mean, that happens to me a lot, okay, so you know how I'm in Attack on Titan Junior High. Don't look up my character, she is a huge spoiler, but suddenly everyone's like, oh, spoiler! Like, ah, crap! But, Attack on Titan Junior High, like, when did we record that? I think we recorded that, like, almost a year ago, I think. Yeah, I think so. And I recorded it, and people are like, oh, that's so cool, you're in Attack on Titan Junior High. I'm like, joke's on you, I've never seen Attack on Titan. And so, like, people were telling me, are you kidding me? And we marathoned it. We marathoned, like, 11 episodes of it, maybe a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen all of Fairy Tail, because it's really long. And I guess it's not surprising, I have not seen all of One Piece, because that's like 600 episodes.
Even then, I think that number is being very generous.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's well over 1,000 at this point.
Yeah. Oh, TJ, our friend TJ, who was part of this group, can answer that question probably because he's a humongous One Piece fan.
Like, I don't understand how people can marathon. Like, I've heard of friends like marathoning One Piece, and I'm like, how do you sleep?
Well, they don't.
I guess not. Let's see. Bulletproof Eidolon says, "Hey Don, can I touch your hair?" I mean, sure.
Donate.
Sure.
Give me money, and then we'll talk.
Can I talk about a weird moment I had where someone touched my hair? It was
your permission, I would hope.
It was with my permission, but then it got weird.
Oh boy. Tell away.
Okay, back in high school, whenever people would ask to touch my hair, I'm like, no big deal. Like, people would just start touching my hair randomly while I was in the lunch line, because, I don't know if you guys even know what I look like. I'm sure some of you do, but I've got, like, really, like, thick, wavy hair.
Yes.
And people like to touch it. So someone at a con, I wasn't a guest at it or anything, like, it wasn't a big deal, but someone at a con was like, hey man, you have really pretty hair. Can I touch your hair? This fellow probably had a few drinks.
Oh, okay.
But I was with friends, so I didn't feel like I was in any sort of danger. I was surrounded by friends. I'm like, oh sure. And he starts like stroking my hair. I'm like, okay. Then he takes a giant handful of it and pulls my head backwards.
Okay,
And
I think what you're describing is probably the prequel to Silence of the Lambs, but...
I was like, okay, and like I can't remember what he said specifically, but he was like whispering something in my ear, and I'm like, okay, I'm not comfortable. Ah! And one of his friends, who's also my friend, he was looking at me, and he's like, oh my god. I'm like, help! And so he pulls the guy. He's like, dude, I think it's time to go to bed. And he looks at me and he just mouths, I am so sorry.
And that's how I got the role as Lilac in Freedom Planet.
Oh my god. And he apologized the next
seen
day.
as the Freedom Planet 2 extras when he became 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Frogman is asking, may I ask for any embarrassing Kagi stories? For if you guys don't know, Kagi Films is the voice of Mayor Zhao. Oh, while I'm looking at the stream, you just passed a statue of his character. But he also goes by Alejandro Saab. He's in a lot of anime as well. Man, shoot, I would ask if he could like pop into the stream chat or something, but I have stories, but I'm not gonna share any without his permission.
Yeah.
There was one time though.
Oh, it's like, except this one. I'm gonna embarrass the hell out of him with this one.
I mean, I don't know if I would call him embarrassing or not, but like, okay, so there was one time where like he had just moved to the area, and we were going to the mall. And Morgan Berry and I, Morgan, who plays Murga in Freedom Planet 2, we wanted to take him to this place called Lush. I'm sure you guys know what Lush is, right?
No, never heard of it.
It's a place that sells bath bombs.
Oh.
It's that place, that one place that everyone likes to go to. They're like, I love my bath bombs. I'm gonna get bath bombs. But yeah, they sell like a bunch of stuff like that, and we assumed that Kagi knew what a Lush was. So we were like, dude, we're gonna take you to Lush. It's a soap shop. Well, we didn't say that. We just said we're gonna take him to Lush. And he goes, is it food? No, it's not food. But it's food, right?
Yeah.
No, we are not kidding you. It's not food. And so we take him there. Oh, you died.
I'm hungry.
You exploded.
Yeah.
But like we kept telling him, we're like, dude, it's not food. And so we finally take him there, and he's like, guys, this isn't food. And we're like, we told you it's not food. And he was just disappointed the whole time. Plus, like, if you go to Lush, you get people that'll like grab your hands, and they'll just start like, you know, touching your hands almost very sensually, like, here, would you like to try our latest lotion? It makes your hands so soft. And you have to agree, I guess. And they're just stroking your hands in an almost uncomfortable manner. And they're like, yeah, doesn't that feel so soft on your hands? And you're like, uh-huh. And you're like,
yeah, okay.
And so they did that. Like we told them, we're like, give him the entire Lush experience. And so, yeah, he bought some things. I don't think he ever went back. But yeah, you guys should go to Lush. It's great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, make him a reservation now. Oh, I love this little disco ball thing. I think it's like
we got
waiting
4 more donations coming in right now. From Benny, $10. Hey guys, donating once again for one of my absolute favorite games of all time, Freedom Planet. Just want to say hi to Dawn. I loved your performance in Freedom Planet. I'm really looking forward to Freedom Planet 2. Keep up the great work, everyone. And then from Kamen Deepico, K-Man, $10. Well, I am very late to the party. Completely slipped my mind last night that this was a thing. I feel bad. Think I might play chicken with a train to make amends for feeling a little crazy. Regardless, here's my late wishes to a successful run of streams and then some. This amount will be split 50-50 between Sonic and Tails Romania and John's choice of which Sims to barbecue in Sims. Have fun with the rest of the stream, guys. Side note, why is Sims on the list? It's not a platformer. I'm late to the party, so if this was explained, I missed it. Also, John, good luck. You're gonna need it.
Thanks. Put much towards Gareth and the firebox.
Alright. And then from Sarah Handel, $10. I'm just gonna note that out. Hi Johnny, I remember hope you remember me from PAX. Meeting you was a dream come true. Also, hi Don, I love your voice acting as Lilac. You made an amazing game even better. Love you both. Quick question for Don. Have you heard that some people like the idea of Sonic and Lilac being a couple? Do you have an opinion on that idea? I think this I'd like this to go towards a hand E-Tank. You want to answer that quick before I go to the next donation?
Oh, sure. Sonic and Lilac. I mean, I feel like it'd be like a very friendly rivalry at some point. Like, I don't know if I would ship them because I feel like they, one of them would be like, I'm the fastest. No, I'm the fastest. No, I'm the fastest. And I don't know, like, I've seen people make like fan-made death battles between them, which is kind of great. So, if you do ship them, that is going to be an interesting relationship.
And then
I feel like eventually. Sorry.
And then our last donation from Noble Chalice, $5. Hey, Johnny and Don, simply couldn't miss out on the live stream of my favorite indie game. Best of luck to the run with Johnny, and hype for Don's commentary. I can't wait for Freedom Plan 2 is killing me.
Dude, it's killing me too. I can't say anything, but it's looking so cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that was a given. It was like, I'm pretty sure you can't share much on the upcoming sequel. But
I wish I could. But oh my god, I can't even, process, I can't even say words. So.
It hasn't really been a while since I kept up with Freedom Plan 2, but is there a release window yet, or is it to be decided still?
Not quite yet. Yeah, that's something you might want to ask Steven on the Galaxy Trail account, because he is the one who decides all these release dates, so I actually have no idea.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be so good, and like, I mean, we have released character trailers, and you can already see I think one of my favorite parts in the Freedom Plan 2 gameplay trailers recently was when Steven first showed us. There's a part in the Freedom Planet 2 gameplay trailers where if you go fast enough, the screen will slowly start zooming out.
Yeah.
To keep up with your speed. I'm like, when Steven showed us that, when did he show us that? I think it was PAX South. Or some PAX he had shown us. And the entire room, we all just went, whoa! That's really cool!
Show me more, Magic Man.
So, and then, there's some animation stuff that we've seen that I cannot tell you about, but it's looking so good.
Yeah, I know. There's only so much you can elaborate on. You don't want to get in trouble. So, I will say I have experienced the Freedom Planet 2 demo. The spotlight video on it a couple of months ago, and I was happily impressed. I really liked how I really do dig now how the camera does pan out when you're going really fast, so that you can get a better. Even though that wasn't too much of a problem in this game, but that's also because I played so many Sonic games beforehand, where things just sneak up on you and cause you crap. Because one of the things I love about Freedom Planet 2 is that there are a lot of enemies in this game that don't do touch damage. They have to actively attack you before you lose any health, which is good, because if it was very much like Sonic or Mario Brothers, where if you got hurt just by running into it, then yeah, Freedom Planet might be a nightmare. But no. But I'm happy that they took the feedback to that anyway and just decided to have the camera pan out, because that's good. That's going to mean a lot in the long run, I think.
The thing that I like with Steven and Galaxy Trail as a whole is that we are so open to feedback. How can we make this better? How can we make this a better experience, a better game for you guys? Steven's constantly open about it. Also, I just noticed a certain Mayor Zhao is in the chat. Hello, Kagi Films. Hello, aka Alejandro Saab.
Wait, are they in the chat?
Yeah, I told him.
Hey, how's it going? Happy to play the game.
Oh, and also, we just got a $100 donation from Daniel Retzko. Hey everyone, my donations are going to slow down from here point out. I set aside $3,000 before this marathon started, which is, which at this point should surprise no one. Between crowd rise fees and donations themselves, that pool is starting to dry up. Put this towards Johnny burning in The Sims. Ted and Gareth are already the top two, so they're going to burn together in their mutual hatred or sexual tension or whatever. John, you're in third place, so you can watch.
Oh, but I don't want to watch.
And then after that, a $15 donation from Jade Wooden. Hey Johnny, Dawn, and whoever the other guy is. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. Well, thank you. Anyway, we do for me. But just wanted to add another $15 before I head to work. Never played the game, but maybe some time before the sequel comes out. Send all this towards Ted burning. He didn't finish the boss run in Kirby the Scrub. Also, I feel sorry for that hair story, Dawn. It felt so uncomfortable hearing it.
I mean, it happened like a year ago, so I'm over it. But thank you, though. You're very sweet. Kagi Films, where did you go? People are talking about Tim Tams. Who in the chat has actually had Tim Tams? Because they are great. And what about you guys? Have either of you had Tim Tams before?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
No.
So there's an ongoing joke in Freedom Planet. One of the bloopers in Adventure Mode talks about it. It's Edwin Tiong, who is from Australia, as the Magister, talking about establishing a Tim Tams currency exchange program. Tim Tams are a cookie from Australia. It's like Twix, but better. Like
Okay.
much better. Like Twix does not have anything on Tim Tams, and if you ever get the chance to get Tim Tams, you can dip them in your coffee or milk, and it's just really good. I love Tim Tams.
Can you order them online and have them shipped to your house, something like that?
Oh, I'm sure you can, and they do have some Tim Tams at Target, but those are made by Pepperidge Farm. So I don't think they taste exactly the same, because the Australian company is Arnott's.
Right.
But yeah, here they only have chocolate, whereas in Australia they've got like strawberry champagne, pina colada, espresso martini, like weird flavors of Tim Tams, and they're all delicious. So when Edwin actually came here, to record for Freedom Planet 2, he came here all the way from Australia.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, all the way to Texas, because for those of you who didn't know, Freedom Planet 2 was recorded at Okratron 5000 Studios, which is the same place where they record Dragon Ball.
Nice.
So yeah, like one of our voice actors, the amazing Christopher Sabat, was very generous to let us record at his studio. And Edwin came here, and he brought an entire suitcase full of Tim Tams. That's it. We were like, dude.
Did he wear Tim Tams as clothes?
I mean, like, if he could have, he would have. But, oh my god, like, so we asked him, we're like, Edwin, what are you gonna do with this empty suitcase? And he goes, I'm going to bring back Takis. He just filled it with Takis. Like, again, have you guys had Takis?
No. Wait. You said toffees?
Takis. It's
Taki.
T-A-K-I.
No.
S?
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like thin Frito sticks, with like, you know, the hot Cheeto flavoring all over them.
No, no. Maybe I'm not even. No.
Oh my god. See, you need to get those too. I don't know.
You know what we need to do after this is all done? Just send me a link to every food you mentioned that I haven't heard of throughout this.
You know what? I will. I totally will, because oh my god, I love food.
At your next Freedom Planet panel, you just need to have all this food there.
I'm just gonna have like a Tim Tam cannon and a Taki cannon and just go just shoot them at people. Hang on. Let's see. Da-da. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. Next con, give John the food items mentioned here. Next con you go to, Johnny, let us know if we're going to be there. We'll bring you these Tim Tams.
Oh, cool. I'll hold you to that.
And Takis.
I'll bring you a bag of grease, otherwise known as a Philadelphia cheesesteak.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
I'll bring a Wawa's with me.
I'll bring an entire Wawa. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, someone's saying, come to NecoCon, Dawn. Okay. So, for folks asking me to go to conventions, I have to say this every single time. Voice actors, actually guests in general, are like vampires. We cannot go to a con unless we are invited. So, if you want to see me at Mr. Haru, if you want to see me at NecoCon, you should contact them and ask them to have me as a guest. So yeah.
I mean, how many? As a curiosity, like, how many conventions do you go to, like, on an annual basis?
Well, to be fair, like, since with Funimation, I only started about 3 years ago, so I'm still kind of fairly new. I think this year, I'm gonna check real quick because again, this is something I cannot remember for the life of me. This year, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, this year, I have 4 conventions in total. But what's tricky is that most of the time, you have to contact the convention to be like, hey, would you like me as a guest? And either they won't respond, or they'll respond and be like, hey, we're sorry, we're already booked. So booking cons is hard. That's why most of the time I feel like they'll listen to attendees more versus the actual guests themselves. But I also don't email a lot of cons to begin with either. That's probably my fault. But I'd love to do more because I love to travel.
Well, when it comes to like emailing conventions, is it a part of like you don't want to be misconstrued as that person? Let's say like, hey, I mean, this is a party, but let's make it a freaking party. Invite me over to this con, I'll guarantee you that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to seem pompous.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's okay. So that's the reason. Okay, I was asking for clarity. You know, I'm kind of the same way because I get the request for the conventions like you should head to Texas or you should head to Seattle, and head to PAX West and all those other things. It's like I would love to travel. It's like, but you know, money's another thing. You know, I would need to be invited as a guest to kind of cover the cost of that somewhat. So trust me, guys. Like I would love to travel the country. I would love to because I've been pretty much East Coast my entire life.
Yeah,
but
it's true.
I would love to have an excuse to finally go to Cali or, you know, pretty much, or especially the South. I would love to go to. I just walked off the screen. Well, I mean, we got to destroy the battleship. It was exploding, and I think I could just leave a little early.
Okay, yeah, Johnny, that's exactly what I did my first run. I was like, oh, the boss is over there. Oh.
Someone, let's see. Bulletproof Eidolon just asked, hey Don, what does Lilac think about the Szechuan sauce?
Oh.
There's not enough Szechuan sauce. I can't do a Rick impression to save my life. But, yes, there's not enough of it.
That's what Lilac thinks about it. I was about to say, Lilac's voice really went down.
Lilac also drinks a little too much. Smokes a little too much. Let's see. Red Cybot asks, hey Don, if you could voice a character, who would it be? if I could voice a character, whoever is in the next season. Any girl characters in the next season, like, I don't know, like, it's not so much like a character specifically. It's stuff I want, like, what? Sorry, I'm losing my words. Not even shows that I would want to be in. I want to be in a Marvel thing, really badly. Just any kind of Marvel thing.
Preferably an Incredible Hulk TV series.
You better believe it, man. You get me. You get me. It's so true though. Like my one friend Kat was like, Dawn, I either want you to play Betty Ross or Jennifer Walters for She-Hulk. I'm like, that is the dream. Just in anything, that is the dream. I'd be so happy. Oh, Hydrogems asks, how would a conversation between Mario and Lilac go?
Oh boy. So I mean, Lilac. I mean, do you have any like sort of precious memories voicing the character for what is it, Sonic 4? Yeah, I think it was Sonic 4. She voiced Lilac in Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
I don't really understand what this person is saying.
What is so funny? You know, it's you and Jason Griffin. The same thing last year happened. I was like, I can't understand what you're saying, Mario. It's like, oh, please. You know.
Who is this Red Hat man, and what is he saying?
Yeah, and why is he throwing it? I think he wants to possess me.
I think he wants to possess me with his hat. Have you seen that whole theory about how Mario's actually dead? And it's just his hat?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The hat is a persona.
Oh my god. I love it. Oh, hello. Let's see. Yes, Entity 1037. I'm the voice actor for Lilac the Dragon Goyle. Let's see.
I have a few donations here we can read off.
Sure.
From Alice Vodka, Alice Skins for Alice. That is a mouthful. Hi, yes, I am donating money. It's not very big money, but it's mine. I am very enjoyed the Goat Woman game. Okay, $10. From Psycho, $5. Hey, John, Don, and Weedy Dude. Glad to see the stream's going well. John and Weedy Dude actually introduced me into this game and convinced me to buy it. Since then, it's become one of my favorite games. Good luck and have fun with the rest of the stream. Thank you.
Cool. Dark Claw 643 asks, also sorry, I'm like going in the chat and I'm super late on some of these. Dark Claw 643 asks, hey Dawn, have you met either Bryn April or Josh Greeley? I have met both of them. Bryn is super sweet. I love her. Josh Greeley is actually in Freedom Planet 2. He plays one of the characters, Captain Kalau. Also, yeah. Josh Greeley, in my opinion, is like one of the best voice actors ever. If you've ever heard his performance as Armin from Attack on Titan, or oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. His character in Ruby. He's just I appreciate Josh Greeley's acting so much. But yeah, sorry.
But yeah, if you guys want a question for Dawn and don't want it like lost in the chat or anything, if you guys donate, I can read it to her pronto.
It's pretty much guaranteed at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of the things I wanted to ask you personally, as we get that set up, do you have any sort of like what are like some of your favorite memories, like voicing Lilac in Freedom Planet specifically? I mean, did you guys like do like a roundtable recording session, or did you guys record in separate instances? Oh,
definitely recorded in separate instances because the voice of Mila and the voice of the Magister are both from Australia, and then the voice of Spade is from LA, and also Mira Lee is from LA, and voice of Carol's from Canada, and I'm from Texas, and Kagi was in Florida at the time. We all had to record separately, but I think one of my favorite moments was definitely just doing the bloopers, because when I was recording Lilac, I wanted it to be exactly to Steven's liking, so I asked him to do a live directing session with me So he would be reacting to any of the lines that I would do, and so it would just get silly sometimes. And I remember on the day that we finished recording Freedom Planet, I had just decided, Steven, let's knock out 37 scenes in one sitting.
Oh my god.
I felt determined because I wanted to get it done as soon as possible for him so he wouldn't have to wait any longer on getting all the scenes and animating them. So I said, Steven, let's do it. And he's like, all right. And so we finish. And I just let out this scream. I'm like, ah, we did it! Oh my god! And like we recorded it, and only Steven and I have it. And I remember pretty soon after that whole thing, I lost my voice, and I had to rest for like a few days. and like we're like probably not the smartest thing to do, but I was so happy to like have gotten it done and complete, and everything was like to his liking, and yeah, it was great.
Only to find out later that you had to redo a recording session with your raspy voice. So for that day, they had to make Lila a chain smoker.
Oh, no.
But speaking of the screaming, a question for you. For the scene, I think it's like the next level, I think, where Lilac is put into like an electrical device. How long did it take to do that screaming take?
I mean, I think if I remember correctly, Steven didn't want me to do it so many times that I would throw out my voice.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though about that scene. Like back then, sorry, how am I trying to say this? Like when Freedom Planet was released, I had just gotten into Funimation. But now, 3 years later, now that I've worked with Funimation, and I've also been taking like a ton of voice acting lessons with Richard Horvitz, who plays Invader Zim, and Daggett from Angry Beavers.
Oh, I love that guy.
Like I've received so much training since then. I personally would like to re-record those screams.
Really? Those screams specifically, yeah.
Yes, because like I've done screaming like since then, and I've learned like the proper technique for screaming, like because I had a scene in Seven Mortal Sins, which if you're not 18, do not watch Seven Mortal Sins.
What's that? Watch Seven Mortal Sins anyway.
Please don't. But there's a scene in Seven Mortal Sins where I am charging up an attack and I scream for like 10 seconds. Which doesn't seem like a long time, but like full on screaming for drawn out for 10 seconds, it kills your throat. And so I was kind of freaked out about it because I thought, oh no, am I going to be able to do this? And I did it. But then I talked to my teacher later. I said, oh, Richard, I was so scared that I couldn't do it. And he goes, you can do it. Your fear was holding you back. And so like we practiced it, and he looks at his timer, he's like, Dawn, you just screamed for 12 seconds. So you clearly can do it. I'm like,
welcome to Funimation.
Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. So now that I know how to scream properly, I would love to do the Lilac screams again and make it sound a bit more
The form of Lilac confirmed now.
a bit more bloody for me. I love it. We did a Freedom Planet Reddit AMA a while back, and someone had asked, they were like, hey Dawn, what's your favorite line from Freedom Planet? And I go, spoiler, that's my favorite line.
Alright, we have 3 new donations that come in from Garrett Boex, $5. Hello again, it's my 5th donation overall since Platformania began. Hey Dawn, I used to live in Texas, but I moved into Langhorne, PA 3 years ago. Still haven't made any friends though, but more importantly, this money is to Ted Burning. He has stained Braid Scratch cons by refusing to finish Heart Gold. I refuse to let such a great channel be stained since the Faces of Evil was completed there. He doesn't have to nuzlocke it, he just has to finish it and remove this blemish. Or perhaps I should request you to animate Chuck doing unspeakable things to him.
But listen, he already tossed rocks and there's nothing more you can do.
And then Sorochi with $20. Hey, Johnny and Dawn. I'm so glad the two of you are streaming Freedom Planet together. In fact, I remember attending Dawn's stream of Freedom Planet that night. For $20, is it possible for you two to recreate the famous conversation from Castlevania Symphony of the Night with Lilac as Richter and Maniac Depressed Luigi as Dracula?
Oh, I feel bad.
Oh,
I don't know about that either.
Patrick, can you find a reference for that so you can just post it in the Skype chat? Yeah.
Alright, and then while I'm doing that, one more donation from Noberton. Hail thee, some call me as Jonas Ortiz, Donis Michelis Buntus, and thirdest person no name I knowest. I offer you this humble donation and request the Christopher Walken impersonation. May Jupiter bless you all.
Oh no. Listen, I died again because of your request for Christopher Walken. She shot that spear and she hit it up her ass. Just as her mother hit the spear up their other asses, and they pass this down generations. And that's how Freedom Planet was made. I was like, wow, I haven't done walking in a while. I like doing walking. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody's got a walking, but I love doing it.
I'm sorry, did I totally miss a request, or was it that Castlevania thing?
Yeah, I think the Castlevania thing was a request. Yeah.
Okay, I got it in the chat, the Skype chat now.
Sure. I was playing Dracula. I can't read the script, but I think I pretty much remember the entire thing. So.
Okay.
So who do I play?
Richter.
It's Lilac as Richter and Maniac Depressed Luigi as Dracula.
Okay. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It's not by my hands that I was once again living flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Thank you.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves!
Perhaps the same could be said of all mushroom kingdoms.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you!
What is a princess? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Get out of my castle.
Okay. Fine.
Hold on a second. I need to concentrate because it's the fourth time I've died to this boss. Hold on.
No, you have to act.
Yeah, I have to act and play at the same time. Oh, no.
Come on, man. Improvise.
Alright, I gotta improvise. I really don't want to lose the shield.
Charity, man.
Looking in the chat. I'm looking in the chat to see if I missed anything. Hello? Oh no, I did not. Or did I? So Void King of Swing asked, "Hey Don or Johnny, do you watch Doctor Who?" And I said, "No, I do not."
No, never watched an episode.
Oh, I'm not alone.
I mean, I know it's a big, I know it's a big thing, but I've never watched an episode.
I don't have time. Let's see. Calico Plus. Also, hey guys, another thing, if you want me to see your question, either donate or also do like at John and Bennett VA in the chat. Let's see. Oh no, I missed it. Calico Plus. Hey Don, is there any role that you've been in recently that you've really enjoyed? Again, that's like a lot of my roles. Like I have fun with them in one way or another. There was a scene in Brave Witches. If you guys ever seen Brave Witches or Strike Witches, Brave Witches is actually a spin-off of it, and I play one of the girls, Sadako Shimohara. And there was a scene where the girls go out, they have like a food shortage, and the girls go out and they're like, "Hey, look guys, I found mushrooms! We can make soup from this!" And it was not the right kind of mushrooms. So like my director's like, "All right, Dawn, you gotta act like you're on shrooms." I'm like, "This is the best thing ever!"
I get paid for this.
Well, okay, so like, okay, story time. I told my director, I said, it's okay, I kind of understand, and they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, okay, I've never done shrooms. Okay, let's put that out there. I've never done shrooms, but I went to a party one time where I saw a pot. I saw a pot. This was in college, by the way, and I see a pot, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm really hungry. What's in this pot? And my friend's like, oh, those are mushrooms. Oh, so mushroom soup? No, Dawn, mushroom tea. You can make tea from mushrooms? Well, you can. You can drink that if you really want to have a fun time. I'm like, oh,
Oh, I love fun.
I was hungry. But no, I did not have the mushrooms. I was very disappointed because it's like, it was a party, but there was no food. I'm like, I'm hungry.
I want a Taco Bell.
Okay. Dark Pick Sonic said, not really question, just wondering if we could see the Tim Tams blooper. Johnny's not playing in adventure mode, so I'm sorry.
I think it's on YouTube. If you just search up Freedom Planet bloopers, you probably can find it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I think there's like 1 or 2 videos on YouTube that show all the bloopers, so.
That was because just mentioning that is kind of familiar. I think if you were like holding a button down during certain
like
cutscenes.
if you hold jump and down, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, you'd get bloopers, but they went out of their way to actually animate the bloopers using the character sprites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty.
There's
nifty.
a specific one with Shade that I really love. In a cutscene, it's something like he screws up on his line. It's like, it's hard to act all cool and suave all this like this and play it straight. God damn my coolness. It's something like that.
Oh, that is Sean Chiplock. That it's just. Sean is also great. If you guys didn't know, Sean is actually in Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Oh, cool. That's who?
He plays Rivali, who's one of the champion.
The Goron.
He plays
okay.
the Ruto.
No.
The Ruto.
The Ruto.
Yeah,
the bird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a jerk.
I know. I was like, oh my gosh.
I can see a habit here.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, but Sean was great as him, and he also plays Okay, so like he plays the Deku Tree, and then he also plays the White Bird. Like in the present, your present Ruto companion. So he plays the past Ruto and the present Ruto. Man, these people are talented, you guys. I love them. I love them. Like, I have a bad habit of fangirling over my friends, where I'm just like, oh, you sound so good in this thing! I've messaged I messaged a friend once at like maybe 1 in the morning, going, oh my god, I just heard your scene in this thing and you sounded really good. I'm sorry, I probably just woke you up. Bye. Oh, and then here's Serpentine, played by Mr. Jason Lord, who also plays Gong. I didn't, what a range, though,
I'm sorry, I misheard that. I misheard that as God. I was like, who also played? No, there's a little character named God.
He also plays God.
Yeah, he plays
Freedom Planet 2 is turning into a very different story.
We are all friends with God. If you didn't know, he sounds like a grumpy man from Brooklyn. Manny Davis asks, Dawn, do you play any RPGs? Define RPG, because I never really quite understand the definition. Like,
so to me, like Final Fantasy, it's probably the go-to.
Because I was gonna say, would Legend of Zelda count?
Kind of.
I mean, very similar in a lot of aspects, yeah. But I think like people would classify Zelda as an adventure game.
Yeah.
no, because
So stuff like with where your character like say levels up and you get experience points and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Because when I hear RPG, I'm like, oh, role-playing game. But that's like a lot of games because you're role-playing.
Yeah. my friend Russ tried to like logic his way behind the idea that every game is a role-playing game because you play as a character. It's like, no, Russ, that's not how it works.
But that's how I thought it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Scrap says, can you please give us a church sermon as a lilac? I don't remember Bible verses, but love thy neighbor as you would love thyself. And the rules of the internet, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Amen.
I like how you say that basically right as Vila comes in. So it just sounds like Lilac is saying that to Vila.
Vila.
And thus God proclaimed, block and mute your enemies on Twitter.
Mila, only throw murder cubes when it is appropriate. Otherwise, keep your murder cubes to yourself. Cats and dogs can get along, but only when there is fish involved. I don't know, I'm not making
Yeah, when there's a dragon there.
Only when there are dragons involved.
Yeah, I think
All right,
like for a second there, this became a Dr. Seuss book.
From Anarchy Pigeon, $5. Hey, have you ever noticed that Dawn and John both do voices and both have 4-letter names? Coincidence? But actual question, Dawn, have you ever been a voice actor, or do you do more traditional acting background like stage or maybe commercial acting?
Well, see, yeah, actually, this was the thing that I was worried about when I first got into Funimation was I've never done theater. I've never done stage acting, ever. And when I got in, I thought, oh my god, there's a lot of people here that have done stage acting. And I thought, oh no, I need to do that. I need to get better at that. And stage acting is great to take. But I think acting overall, like, take lessons for it. You don't necessarily have to do stage acting. It's good to do though, like if you're comfortable doing it. But yeah, I've never done it. I've just taken lessons and I've taken acting workshops. So if you ever want to get into voice acting and you're not really big on stage acting, that's totally fine. But take some kind of educational training to help you. Like, don't just go in thinking like, all right, I can do it. Like, I mean, sorry, I'm trying to word this in the best way I can without causing confusion, but like, don't feel discouraged if you've never done stage acting, because that's what I was scared about when I first started. Does that make sense, or did I just ramble a lot?
At the same time, I think it's also important that, in a way, it's kind of like when people ask me about like forming a YouTube channel, what kind of advice could you give for that? And I tell them most of the time, although I realize they're not entirely the same, just be yourself, remain calm, and just keep doing it until you get better at it, and don't expect immediate results. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, that is so true. Like, okay, people think that now that I've been there for 3 years, they think, man, you must be getting so much work and all that. It's like, no, you gotta keep going at it. Like, yes, even though I do have work, I would say like 90% of auditions that you do, you're not going to get.
Right.
And you have to be prepared. Yeah. You have to be prepared for failure. You cannot let failure stop you.
No, you learn from it.
Yeah, you learn from it. Like, instead of thinking like, oh man, I didn't get that, I must suck. No. It probably wasn't because you sucked. Like, sometimes it comes down to like the director has to make a choice. Like, yes. Like, it's hard for the director too. Like, oh my god, there are so many good choices, and I can only pick one. Yeah, there's like a quote from the Tintin movie where it's you can't let failure defeat you. You got to keep practicing and keep getting at it, because if you stop, you're going to become stagnant and your skill isn't going to change. But if you keep going, it's like drawing. It's like art.
Yes.
When you start, yeah, of course you're going to be crap, but then you keep going at it, and then you slowly become better and better and better. Also, be open to critique.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. When people critique your work, I gotta think I critique. They don't mean it out of malice. They mean it out of they want to see you improve. Hold on a second. This guy's getting me to talk. Okay, there you go.
Fight him!
Yeah.
All right.
Sonic Angel.
We have to. Go on.
No. Please.
Oh, okay. We have 2 more donations. Harry Mindler, $5. Hey, Don, I'm one of the backers of the Freedom Planet Kickstarter. Posted most of the trivia on VG Facts and a proud fan of the game. Not because of the reaction to a certain Sonic spin-off, but because it brought new life to characters I followed back on Dying Loud's DA when I was a youngster. Keep up the great work, and I would like to ask the question I've wondered for a while if you can answer it. What's Lilac's age in FP1 and FP2 respectively? And good luck, Johnny.
FP1 and FP2. Man, I always get this wrong. Okay, how about this? I'm going to ask Steven real quick, and then I will get back to you about that, because I always get this wrong.
She is 3 years old.
She is actually a god.
Yeah, ageless.
well, hey, we were talking about God earlier. And then Silver Striker, it's missing the I.
Hey, Silver. Yeah,
okay,
FC member. What's up, dude?
Yeah. $5. Okay, had to donate again, but this time a request to both Dawn and Johnny, because I've heard how Lilac would react upon meeting Mario. How would you react upon meeting Bentley the Turtle? In any case, I have to put my money towards Sonic and Tails and Sonic Mania. Good luck with your future runs of the Mania, everyone. You're gonna need it.
Thanks, Silver.
I actually don't know who Bentley is.
He's a turtle from Sly Cooper, the video game series. And one of the things that people like my interpretation of him.
He's basically a scientist who loves his gadgets a whole lot, and he's the brains of the group. And people think that I can do a pretty spot-on impression about it. I don't really think this is, but I appreciate the compliment anyway. I'm getting my ass kicked by a scorpion and some spikes because I'm talking and playing at the same time. I don't deserve to be a Let's Player. Hold on a second. Maybe I can still save this.
Yeah, I swear almost all the time in any slide video I have, I always get compared to that I sound like Bentley every single time.
Naturally, I gotta give it. Yeah, I'll give it to you. No, because I think I think they mean it as a compliment, to be honest. But you naturally.
I know, it's just one of those. I always get that comment. It's probably the most commented thing on that video.
You naturally are more. Yeah, you're closer to Bentley. I have to put on a voice to sound like him. You kind of already do sound like him, so yeah, dude.
Slide!
Practice.
Can you read me? Slide!
Yeah, dude, that's pretty good.
That was great.
Thank you.
Sonic Jack 1. What was the funniest line you've ever recorded? Funny as in PG? Or G?
The stream is PG-13, just so you know.
Well, oh dang it. Then I don't think I can say. I've recorded some lines where I'm just like, really?
Well, listen, I don't know. I'll disagree with the PG-13 pattern because I've thrown a lot of F-bombs earlier in the week, especially for the hard stuff.
Okay, maybe it was planned to be PG-13.
Okay, well, then we threw those planes out the window and put them inside the firebox.
Okay, so I won't quote them for the sake of the content rating of the stream, but if you guys have ever seen any of the more adult anime that I'm in, Bikini Warriors, that can give you a clue on what that's about. Warriors in bikinis.
Right.
And Seven Mortal Sins, I've recorded some awkward things. Oh god. Can I just say one out of context?
Yeah, go right ahead.
And then everyone else can assume their context, whatever. There's a scene in Sky Wizards Academy, nothing. Well, I am giving the context, but whatever. Nothing happens. But the line is basically, "Yes, tell me that I'm better than the other girls." And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'll tell you the context of the scene, because it looks like, and anime loves to do this, it looks like they're doing the dirty. Right. But they're not.
They're not.
She's getting a back massage, fully clothed. And what made it, because the character is played by Joel McDonald. Joel is, oh my god, I cannot list everything Joel has ever done, but he's Meow from Space Dandy, Brief from Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, and I believe Zareth from Fairy Tale. And his character's giving my character a back massage, and this is what made the scene. He just goes, "Yeah, you girls did great today. Especially you. You deserve some special attention." And the way he stressed it, that was like our hashtag for the entire month, was hashtag special attention. Look it up. It's a great scene. Oh my god. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna plug in my charger here.
Sure.
Wait, say some words.
Hi, Bentley.
Hi, nice to meet you too, Bet. No, you're not Bentley. I'm Bentley.
I'm Bentley.
I don't know who either of you guys are.
Ooh, I'm dead.
I found you, faker.
Oh my goodness. You guys are
No, wait, we should.
hearing me.
Wait, Patrick, we should totally do that. Like, just do the Sonic and Shadow Faker singing our Bentley voices.
Yes.
Go ahead. If you want to start off,
now.
but we want to start off.
Laugh. So far, so good. But hey, laugh.
That fake, that fake turtle again of all places.
I found you, faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake one around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. Hey, I was talking! Don't interrupt me, that's just rude.
I would love if they like just reunite for like a session and just like actually comment on the piss poor sound mixing of the Dreamcast era.
You guys are both scaring me.
Oh, now you scared the little girl.
Oh, you are.
The little girl. The island's gonna blow up. Why is there a little girl here?
You're the more terrifying one.
Wait, I'm gonna die again. Oh, okay, no, I'm cool. I saved it.
I don't know who you are, but one of you guys died.
I'm dead. And this is my nobody. Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, I got a response from Steven. He said that in Freedom Planet 1, Lilac is 15, and in Freedom Planet 2, Lilac is 17.
Oh, okay. So he's giving us the deets. Freedom Planet 2 is at least 2 years after Freedom Planet 1. I guess this means Sonic is confirmed. We can all rest easy, everybody. We got all the details.
So there's going to be now 7 precious stones.
Yeah.
Oh, Spider Knife says, sorry, talk lower, John. Spider Knife 88 says, ask Johnny about a certain voice acting he did in Fortune Street.
Forcing. Oh, you're talking about Angelo. Oh, yeah. Listen, I never played a Dragon Quest game in my life, so I don't know who Angelo is or what he actually does. Maybe he's not a. I don't know if he's a ladies' man or anything like that, but I gave him like the most pompous voice in my. Just something I could think of because I was tired. It was like.
Johnny, you're breaking up on our end.
Oh, one second. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Johnny, you're really breaking up. We can't hear you.
You sound
Okay.
like you're in a can.
A can.
Can.
All right. Hold on a second.
You got excited.
Yeah, I think I got really excited. Talk about Angelo. Oh. There we go. Can you guys hear me now?
Much better.
Much
Yes.
better? Okay, there we go. All right, fine. It's all fixed. Hold on a second.
someone wants me to sing. That's a bad idea.
Donate.
If you donate, I will sing.
Speaking of donations, from Sarah Majabushabu, I think that's just a bunch of letters put together. Donation of $25. Had to donate again. What you guys are doing for charity is amazing, and I want to help any way I can. Can 10 of this go to Mega Man? To Mega Man Can Cozy if possible? A question I have because I don't believe it got answered to yesterday. Johnny, do you plan on doing any Johnny versus Yu-Gi-Oh card games anywhere in the future? Also looking forward to Freedom Planet 2, and I hope there's a Switch release.
Yeah, I would love to do the Yu-Gi-Oh series at some point, because I have a lot of history with the Game Boy Advance renditions. I don't know if you guys have ever played those, but yeah, I mean, you know, I know it's really weird because I did a video on the Pokemon trading card game, and I haven't even played that as a card game. I just collected the cards. But I've actually played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh back in my day, and
yeah, I was pretty much the same thing. Collected the Pokemon cards, but actually played Yu-Gi-Oh because it surprisingly is more easy to understand than the Pokemon.
So the most I can tell you is that at some point eventually, maybe next year if I got the time. But yeah, I would love to do a video on Yu-Gi-Oh. Do you have any Dawn? Do you have any hobbies? If not now, then like growing up, did you play like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything like that?
Bruh.
Yu-Gi-Oh was my jam.
Damn right. All right, did you what kind of deck did you run?
I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I don't really understand the rules now because they keep changing and adding things like synchro summon and whatever. I'm like, no, that's dumb. I'm not. I'm
stupid.
I'm sorry.
What's this Mega Evolution?
Stupid.
But oh my gosh, like oh man, I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and the first card I ever got, I was so hyped about it because, like, you know, the show was still on for kids, and the first card I ever got was, like, you know, Silver Fang. It's like, what, attack points of 1200. It's a weak card. But I'm like, this is so freaking cool. I'm holding a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And then
Just
man,
like the Animu.
I'm like it's like we're in the Animus, guys.
and oh my god. And so, like, when I actually got a deck, there was a card, there's a card called Raigeki, where you can just destroy all of your opponent's monsters, and my friend had it, and I traded him probably like 30 cards for it. I wanted it. I really wanted it, and so I have it. It's in my house somewhere. And then the God cards came out, and I'm like, Dad, we gotta go to Borders so I can get the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, because it comes with Slifer in it. Oh my god! Dad's like, okay, sure.
Alright, and then four more donations just came in, each $5. Garrett Bodex. Hello again, Johnny. Here's some more Ted burning. By the way, one of my donations was under a different alias. Is Chaos Blazer 321. I'm also Tenny Chu on Twitter. Wanted to ask this time, besides Oblivion, are there any other Keyblades that you like from Kingdom Hearts?
Oathkeeper, Fenrir. Let me see. The Decisive Pumpkin from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And the Olympia. From Coliseum. Yeah. What about you, Patrick? You got some favorite Keyblades?
Well, Ultima, Olympia, what was the one from Kingdom Hearts 2 that had, like, the, from the Olympus Coliseum there?
I don't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking about, though.
But, because I used that and, like, Circle of Life most of the game until I got Oblivion.
Okay.
But, yeah, and then next one, $5 from No Bird. There's so much talk of God, and yet something's missing. Oh, right, Johnny, please head up your fantastic Morgan Freeman impression. Perhaps in the vein of a nature documentary on the life of Lilac.
The life of Lilac is a sad, sad adventure. Best friends of Andy Dufresne who crawled through a river of shit to escape the prison and know freedom once more. Freedom Planet is a story of a girl named Lilac, who I think is a dragon, looks more like a hedgehog, but I'm not judging. Who is helping this one man named Torque help stop this one evil dude whose name I eludes me for the moment, but what am I gonna do? I'm only paid to read
Lord Brevin.
Lord Brevin, right. It's my favorite beer. But, sorry, I just drew a blank. Hold on a second.
Shawshank
I gotta get the Shawshank Lilac the Dragon story, yeah.
I need that Photoshop now.
Yeah.
Twitter, get on it. Alright, and then next one from Aura, $5. Greeting Johnny, Don, and all others in the call. No one can remember me at all.
We do. We do.
Patrick! Patrick!
Quick question for you all. When was the last time you wanted to get wasted on alcohol? I got messed up at Anime Expo with 3 Long Island iced teas. It felt great until I threw up in the artist alley. Keyword, you should probably not do that. The artists don't like that.
Oh my god!
I just started drinking like a few months ago because I turned 21 back in March, so... The only time I think I got a hangover was that first night. I was going to bring some for memes and streams yesterday, but I couldn't make it at all.
I'm just a social drinker. I don't go out of my way to like buy beer for the weekend or like whiskey.
I'll have like one a month, but that's it.
Yeah. Like if I go to a social gathering, then I'll have something. Get maybe a nice buzz going. But that's about it. And the only time I really get drunk is when we do drunk Mario parties, and that's like maybe a biannual thing. So.
There was one time where I couldn't tell if I was drunk. I didn't have a hangover either. Like I'm usually careful about those things, and same thing like you guys. I do like social drinking. I don't just like drink whenever. And it was at Acon this past June, and we were all at a party chilling and. Oh my god, I was so excited because you guys know Johnny Young Bosch, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I got to meet him, and you know, like on the inside, I'm just like okay. On the outside, I'm like, okay, play it cool. It's Johnny Young Bosch. He's a voice actor. You're a voice actor. It's totally cool. On the inside, I'm like, screaming.
I'd be the same way, but replace voice actor with you with the Black Power Ranger in Power Rangers so many years ago. You can do this, John.
Well, like for me,
He just comes to the party in the Black
in
Ranger
the Black Ranger outfit, yeah.
well, for me, like he's Vash from Trigun. That was like my show when I was a kid. I'm like, okay, technically I shouldn't have been watching it when I was a kid, but whatever. Who cares? That's the past. And so I'm like, all right, play it cool. Don't even tell him that you know him from Trigun. Don't say anything. Just play it cool. And we were super cool, chatting, whatever. But anyway, that has nothing to do with my story. He just happened to be at the party. But I had some drinks, and I see my friend Marissa, and we start talking about. Do you know that one Tomska video? The music video, the Beep Beep, I'm a Sheep.
I've heard of it, yes.
Okay, so I was talking. Yeah, well, I was talking about like it's basically the song Beep Beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep beep, I'm a sheep, and then they made a whole song about it. And I had a drink, but because I don't drink a lot, because I don't drink a lot, like I guess I get tipsy easily.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my friend. I see my friend Marissa, and I just go, beep beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep beep, I'm a sheep, and she looks at me, and we both start going, beep beep, I'm a sheep. And we're just doing it. And like at one point, I like went up to her and I hugged her and I whispered, beep beep, I'm a sheep. Just in her ear. And so like I tweeted it late at night. I tweet beep beep, I'm a sheep, just no context. And Alejandro Caggy Films goes, you are drunk. And I go, no, I'm a sheep.
Beep beep, pay attention.
And he goes, beep beep, I'm a cop. And I'm like, that doesn't even rhyme.
And then I was pulled over.
He was like, that's the point.
Yeah.
I'm pulling
People
you
are
over.
gonna now draw Lilac as a sheep, and I can't wait for that, man.
Please do. Please draw Lilac as a sheep. Or Lilac getting pulled over by Mayor Zhao.
Again, if you would like to share the artwork with us, please use the hashtag Platformania, because I love looking at that stuff
In
when
fact, I'm
the
gonna
event's
check
over.
that real quick. I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if we
please,
got any
please do.
Because I've gotten a few tags. I haven't checked the actual hashtag yet.
So recently I went in for a recording with a director, and she goes, hey, so I have a question. One of my friends shared a video with me recently, and we're like, all right, what is it? And she goes, have you guys ever heard of this thing called Beep Beep I'm a Sheep? And I'm like, yo. Yes,
And then he just smiled and looked at the camera, and it leads to a music video.
And she's like, is it okay if I play this? I'm like, I have no problems with this. All right, let's see this. Mario, man, Freedom Planet 2 sounds weird.
Freedom Planet 2 looks like a very interesting game.
It's gonna be great, guys.
Okay, we got some fan art. It's Johnny with the waiter hand with Tintins. With Tim Tims. There's a Photoshop of Luigi on Dracula and Lilac on Richter, and then somebody just put the "This is Patrick" camera.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I saw like 5 people are doing Lilac as a sheep like as we speak.
Yes! You guys are the best!
By the way, love this boss fight.
Yeah, this is a pretty climatic boss fight, and there was the end story for this fight is that this is a stage I believe it's exclusive to Lilac,
Yes.
and this is after she's on the run. I think this is after the torture sequence as well.
Yeah.
And she's like trying to, I don't know, rediscover her power or origins or something like that, and she gets rejuvenated after all this. And yeah, it's pretty interesting level story-wise. Although, you know, I'm on the brink of death here. Ooh, okay, thank the Dragon Rush gives you invincible frames. Thank you.
Someone just asked me to quack.
Oh, like the.
We're not paying attention. We don't quack. We sheep.
We can't tell what animal we are anymore. This is the story of Lilac in general, because everybody that I show Freedom Planet to is like convinced she's a cat.
Nope, she's a sheep.
but the game says dragon.
Screw what the game says. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Hang on one second.
I'm gonna refresh the nation, see if we get anything there. No,
That was an interesting moment. I think I got too excited. So like, you ever have that moment where like you lock your legs?
Oh.
I'm not even standing. I was like, whoa, why do I feel dizzy? Oh, I'm locking my legs. Oops. You know, like, okay, so like someone in the stream earlier was saying like, yeah, guys, did you know, Sean Schemmel passed out when he was playing Goku? That is a rumor. I'm pretty sure that has not happened, because like, I've screamed for not as long as like, okay, sorry, I'm trying to say this correctly. Like Sean is extremely good at screaming as Goku, so I'm pretty sure if he knew he was getting dizzy, he wouldn't like keep going until he passed out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we were just talking about that, and I'm thinking, wow, Sean Schemmel has not passed out from being Goku, but man, I almost just passed out during the stream. Oops. It's okay,
And it was at that moment Dawn passed out, not from screaming, but from vibes.
It's because of the shit.
Well, to me, question then, throughout your career as a voice actress, what was some of the toughest stuff you've ever done? That it doesn't involve like screams or anything like that, because I'd imagine that puts a strain on anybody's voice, no matter how trained you are. But just like performance-wise, what did you find was a good challenge?
Just like voice acting in general?
Yes.
Well, one thing that one thing that I feared that I had trouble with was crying, because screaming, rage screaming, like I can do that.
Yes.
I can do that easy, but like crying, I feel like is harder because I'm scared about not getting to that, that emotional breakthrough. And so there's a scene in Dance with Devils. I recorded that back in 2015, and there's a scene. Spoiler alert! If you were gonna watch Dance with Devils, sorry, spoiler alert. Someone dies. A certain person dies, and I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to record this. What if I don't get to it? And it was easier than I thought it would be. Like actually crying and freaking out because I'm like, I actually like that character and now I'm sad. But even so, I still think crying is definitely difficult to do. Definitely difficult to do well because you don't want to sound like a baby when you're crying, and you don't want to sound like. I've had some direction where it's like, hey, naturally when people cry, they don't go up into that higher range. Like when people cry, it's more like how do you say? Like people tend to cry like in a lower range than you'd think. So I don't know. That's my whole ramble on it. I feel like crying for me is still kind of difficult to do.
Yeah, because
But-
I don't think it's sometimes to some it's not as easy as like flicking a switch. You gotta have build up for it.
And especially, you also gotta make sure that, it's not being, like, over or underdone as well, because with crying, that's also something that can easily go one way or the other.
Oh, it's so true. Like you don't want to ham it up unless it's supposed to be like a comedic thing where it's supposed to be funny crying. Then yeah, ham it up as much as you want. But something natural, you have to get the entire context of the scene. Like, why are you crying? Is it like some kind of disappointment in your life? Or is it like something really tragic, like a family member or a friend just died? Like, what is the gravity of the situation? So, know your scene. Know your scene. It doesn't even, like, knowing your character, sure, but know your scene. How would you react to it, Acting advice. What?
That'll be $50.
Well, speaking of which, I think we got about 50 from the donations right now. Well, first off, 5 from SomecallmeJohnny. So, Johnny, is Wonky Dick invading your stream causing you to die?
Yeah. No, Wonky Dick is a really mundane man. Wonky Dick doesn't live stream.
Okay. And then Dave Evans doesn't have a comment, but he donates $30. Scramper 52596 donates 25. Hey John and Dawn, so glad I was able to make the Free Planet stream tonight. I love this game and the content you guys create. I want to contribute to the stream. I also wanted to ask John if he plans on playing this game for the Let's Play channel someday.
Yeah.
I really enjoy you guys playing it. And Dawn, I love your passion for voice acting. I want to know how you found that passion. What makes it important to you personally? And I think it's great that people care so much about their work, and it really shows in the end. Thank you guys.
You're rad. Say their name again. Say their name again.
Scramper.
Scramper or Scamper?
Scamper. Yeah.
Oh, wait, Scamper. I know Scamper. Scamper, you're the best. Scamper, you are the best. Like, okay, so how did I get my passion for voice acting? Well, how did I get into it in general? Like, it all started with Pokemon, but really though it did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, okay. So, do you guys remember Beckett Pokemon magazine?
No, I do not.
Okay. It is out of print, but a long time ago there used to be a Pokemon magazine, and they had an interview with the voice of Ash Ketchum. And when I saw that, being however old I was, I thought, wait, what do you mean Ash is played by a woman, not a boy? No, you mean Ash isn't a 10-year-old boy? What? And so, like, I read it. I don't even remember what it said now, but, like, I remember reading it and thinking, that is the coolest job ever. Like, I love anime. I would love to work in it. And the thing that you'll notice now, what Scamper is saying about, people having a passion for these things, a lot of voice actors now started as anime fans. That's why so many of us are so jazzed to be able to do this, because, this is stuff we were watching when we were kids. Like, okay, for example, some of you might know I got to announce that I played, although it was a very minor part, I got to be a part of Dragon Ball Super.
Oh,
and I
cool.
thought, the character's name is Fairy C. She's like a fairy in Frieza's hell, which I think is amazing. And some people will be like, who the heck is Fairy C? I'm like, okay, to me, it doesn't even matter that you don't know who they are, but for me, I'm like, I got to be in Dragon Ball!
Yeah.
Wow! That's kind of neat! Wow! I got to see my name on Toonami on TV. I'm like, wow, it's kind of cool. And that's how a lot of us are now. A lot of us working in anime. I had a conversation with a friend at a party once, and I was like, yeah, I still kind of fangirl on the inside whenever I meet Christopher Sabat, who plays Vegeta and Piccolo.
Oh.
He and I are friends now, friends. And I still fangirl a bit on the inside, and my friend's like, dude, don't worry. I've been at this longer than you have, and I still fanboy. I'm like, okay, I'm not alone.
Yeah, because, at the end of the day, even if you have similar professions, we're all just people at the end as well. Mm-hmm. And I have similar geek outs when I go to conventions and I see some internet personalities that I grew up watching. Even though I maybe seen the guy 5 or 6 times at this point, like James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd, one of my inspirations for my channel. I go to the, I look at him and it's like, I'm not worthy to speak to this man. I don't, because nobody wants to be that guy. Nobody wants to be that guy who just creepily hovers around the person and there's nothing to say that makes the other guy feel uncomfortable. And I know this, but sometimes I feel like I still am that person, because you're just a huge fan of what they do, despite the fact that you're in the same profession. You know the ins and outs, but it's like, yeah, but he's still there. It's
great. I had a moment. I had a moment one time when I was at a party. It was a totally different party, and I still feel that way sometimes whenever I'm around people. I want to be as professional as I can, totally super professional, and then I'll meet these guys, and my whole thing is, okay, stay out of their way. Stay out of their way. They are extremely busy and way cooler than I am. And I remember I met an actor one time at a party, and he goes, Dawn, I see you all the time. How come we never talk? And I'm like, because you are way cooler than I am. And I told him that. And he was like, Dawn, we're all nerds, Dawn. I'm like still. And he said to me with the utmost sincerity, he goes, Dawn, you're one of us. And I was like, I'm going to freaking cry.
I still feel that way. I still feel that way. Do you know Chris Neosi?
Yes.
Yeah. Chris Neosi. He joins me every year for some charity donation. For Extra Life. We raise money. We pretty much do a 24-hour marathon for charity. And he joins me. He's been joining me for the last 3 years, and he's such a swell dude. I know we're pretty much buddy at this point, but every time he comes by, I feel like it's like. It's like, I don't want to embarrass myself. He's such a chill dude, and I know we're friends at this point, but it still feels like that. I'm like, I don't know. I can't put it in words.
Maybe it's a feeling of starstruckness.
Yeah. I think that just might be it. I mean, but I'll be the first to say that I would have to look up what Chris has done throughout his life, and I'm actually shocked to learn about. Oh, you were that guy, and you were this person. Yeah, I know your voice. I just never knew you personally, and it's very much like that.
But what this is kind of awkward for me because what you guys are describing was literally me with you, Johnny, at TMT this year. Like the first day of the con, I was meeting up with Ellie and Sabrina beforehand, and we were just going to the Hilton, and me and my friend Kayla were just there, and it was like the totally, oh my god, Tony's right there. Oh my god. And it was just kind of one of those, I remember I remember going up to you, just like, hey, I'm Patrick, you know, I'm helping with Fund the Charity Room. And it's like, okay. And I remember Kayla just saying that he screwed up, like, his first impression so much. And that was, like, just a conversation topic throughout the entire weekend.
Aww.
But yeah, it's one of those, no matter what kind of level you are in kind of, like, fame of, like, YouTube or voice acting, that feeling never goes away.
No.
You know, no matter how big you get, it's just gonna keep coming.
It's true though, and I think what's important for people to understand is that, you know, we're all people. Like when it comes down to it, meeting people at cons, you know, be understanding when you're at cons. Like, hey, you know, some people are busy and whatever, but don't ever feel intimidated.
No.
To come up to a person and because I felt this before, like meeting people where I'm just like shaking. I'm like, oh my god, I'm probably bothering them, but I really want to tell them that I appreciate their work. And you are not bothering anybody by telling people that you appreciate their work.
Absolutely not.
Because there are so many. Here's the thing. There are so many critics that are like, it's my opinion, I can be as vocal about it as I want. People are more vocal about criticisms than they are about compliments. Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah.
Also, I apologize if you hear some noise in the background. We just got a thunderstorm? What the heck? The sky is
listen, I'm last year next to a window, and I live next to a busy street, so there's bound to be sirens.
I think you guys just got the storm we got up here in Michigan yesterday. I think you guys are getting that.
Oh my god.
Because it was like freak all of a sudden. It was just like almost flood levels of water, and then was just suddenly gone within like 10 minutes.
Oh man, I mean, this is great just because, like, you know, it's hot. It's so hot in this room. Oh my god, sorry, I'm getting notifications on Twitter. People are sending the sheep fan art.
Yes, there's so many sheep ones, and I think one of my favorite ones though is somebody photoshopped. It's King Zhao is a police officer and Lilac's in the car, and he goes, "Ma'am, are you drunk?" "No, I'm a sheep."
I love these so much. Please keep them. You guys are great.
Welcome to FTCR. This is what it's like.
Best.
Patrick, can you do me a favor? I mean, do you what's running after this? My Freedom Planet run.
I think the schedule now is Nightmare and Dreamland. I'll ask the group real quick.
Okay, because I'm definitely going to be going overtime a little bit, because I am in the second to last stage.
Oh yeah, well the last one is like 4 stages.
It's kind of like the Wily Castle.
Yeah. I'm just gonna read a few more since we got them. I'll save one of these for last because I feel like it's gonna go on for a while. Saragamon, okay, it's Sergeant Major Mario SFM. $10. I'm only donating because you're struggling to read my name, but in all serious, a question for Johnny. Is Sonic Mania going to be taking over the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday LP days for SGB?
Not right now. Like, I'm going to record it soon, yes, but I'm going to work on the review first from the main channel before I worry about it for SGB.
Alright, and then VV239 with $5. Hey Don, Johnny, and Patrick. Yeah, somebody noticed me. Looking forward to the Freedom Planet 2 game. What are your favorite games, may I ask? I also hope to meet you guys at a con someday. P.S. Patrick, I'll do my best to find and share more floopers on Facebook, okay? I don't really have a, like, favorite game of all time. I have, like a group of 5.
Yeah, I can pick a few. I can't pick just one. I can never pick just one of anything.
Yeah,
but
like,
you know, Super Metroid, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Super Mario World. Wow. That's just a few. Final Fantasy 6, 7.
For me, like my 5, I would say is Smash as a series because it's really hard to pick just one. Then Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, Mario Galaxy 1, Kid Icarus Uprising, Soul Calibur 2. I think that's 5. Don, for you?
You said Ace Attorney.
We got it.
I love Ace Attorney. To be fair, I have to give credit to the voice of Syntax slash Pangu, you know, that dragon that you just fought. She introduced me to Ace Attorney, and my God, it has some of the best music. I love it. I love it. Best music, best characters. I just played Spirit of Justice, and my heart is broken. I'm not telling you why. I remember. Okay, I'm definitely not spoiling that for any of you because you need to play Spirit of Justice. But okay, so Patrick, you understand. At the end of it, I call my friend and I go, "Are you kidding me?" Just angrily. But I love Ace Attorney. I love Spyro Year of the Dragon, which is the 3rd game. I don't really like the first 2 because they needed to fix the camera because the camera made me motion sick. Let's see, what else? I mean, I really like Breath of the Wild. I know that's newer, but I really like it a lot.
Well, it's a great game. So
This year is going to be so hard for Game of the Year because, like, I haven't even played everything, but I can tell you, like, it's going to be, like, Sonic Mania, Persona 5, and Breath of the Wild are going to be fighting for me for that top spot.
Oh my gosh, it's... Like, that's another game that I still need to play, Persona 5, because I haven't played any of the Personas. But people are telling me I should try, you know, going in order.
Well, with 5, you don't need to know anything of the previous Personas to enjoy this one. So.
It's on PS4, right?
yes.
PS4 and PS3.
Oh, okay. See, that's the thing, like, when I was a kid, I didn't really have any consoles. The only console I had was PlayStation 1. Then I had an Xbox. Then my dad sold it to an Xbox to a needy family. So I didn't really have any consoles. And then I finally got a 3DS way later. So like I've missed out on a lot of games, which is why there was a time where before I got, you know, really busy with voice acting and stuff, like people were saying, hey, you know, why don't you try streaming games more? And that's the thing, I don't have any consoles, but that means I could play a lot of games and not know what the heck was going on. So maybe one day I could stream, but I need the consoles first, obviously.
Right.
Well, the PS4 does have a streaming like device you can probably use.
It does?
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with it, but I know there's like a thing where like you can send it to a browser on a computer and help stream in that way.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, maybe one day, like, because there's a lot of like older games that I haven't played either that my friends are like, dude, you need to play this. Like for instance, Kagi Film says I really need to play Psychonauts.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Never played it, but plus, it's Richard Horvitz. He plays the main character.
Yeah.
I kind of need to play that. I really want to.
Yeah. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty solid. I think you would love it more for its aesthetic and voice and characters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, I'm a big story person. I love story. So, give me story, give me music.
Oh, then I can tell you, you're gonna, if you ever get the chance, you will absolutely love Persona 5 then. It's best. So, also, other ones, or $5. Hey, I was wondering if we could get some banter between Luigi and Lilac.
Why?
I feel like we've been here before.
I don't even like Sonic the Hedgehog.
This sounds kind of familiar to me.
Who is this green plumber man with a green hat? He looks like the brother of the guy with the red hat.
Listen, at least she recognizes me as a different entity and not just calls me Green Mario.
Oh yeah! Hey, what's up, Green Mario?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I Mario. Yes. I don't know why. I made Lilac sound a lot
part of
higher.
my soul is dying.
Oh my gosh, man, the thunder's really coming now. Yay!
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I can't hear it, so.
Oh, cool. I was like, well, you guys are gonna hear some bang bang boops.
Alright, and then Antails, $5 dropping by to donate. My internet is pretty limited this holiday weekend. Johnny, you made a Freedom Planet. You made me a Freedom Planet fanboy. Dawn, you're fantastic as Lilac, and I look forward to Freedom Planet 2. Keep up the good work, all of you. Put this towards Johnny's choice, be it the Bid Wars or Bid Watts. P.S. Dawn, I send Pat my best regards to Pepper and the kids. Greetings from Portugal.
Oh, they're talking about all right, so time for a cute little story. I rescued a cat off the street, and it turns out she was super pregnant. Super pregnant.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence! She is super preggers! And so she had her kittens, and now I'm taking care of all of them, and it's been 8 weeks today. So they are 8 weeks old, and they'll be adopted out next month. And they'll be gone forever.
And then, Johnny, you had $5, I believe. Where do you want to put that towards?
Put that towards kill the animals.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Your sensitive ears here.
Oh, that's an adorable pet story. Kill the animals.
I was like, that better just be a game.
I just want a terrified Lilac image now, just to that.
We have a bid war going on with Super Metroid, considering the end of the game, where you have the option to head to this room you visited it way early in the game and rescue 3 animals that you may or may have not run into during your adventure. It's completely optional. You don't have to do it. But Games Done Quick, they have a bid war every year for it, where you can bid to whether or not they save or kill the animals. Killing just means ignoring them and finishing the rest of the game without rescuing them from the self-destruct sequence. We figured in honor of that event, we have a bid war of our own. And what is winning between the two? Patrick?
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. In a little bit. While I'm pulling that up, Razozak donates $5. Newsflash: local notorious balding internet reviewer SomecallmeJohnny has reported to be partaking in his Go Fast addiction by playing a beloved indie game, Freedom Planet. With co-commenting unknown unnamed second individual, though some have referred to him as his codename Patrick, witnesses report to appear to be holding a beloved actress Dawn Michelle Bennett in hostage, while forcing her to quack like a sheep. No ransom has been given for her safe release, though it has been confirmed not provided her proper meals in the time they have her in custody. As she wishes to quote it saying, "Oh, I was hungry." We can only hope that these 2 nefarious kidnappers will be brought to justice, and Dom will be released unharmed soon. This donation goes towards playing as Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic Mania. This has been Rand Lawsack, local news reporter, signing out.
I'm fine. I'm not being helped.
Read the cue cards! Read the cue cards!
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
What's your safe word? Beep beep, I'm a sheep.
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
So the Super Metroid bid war is currently 355 now. It would be to kill the animals, 673 to save the animals.
Okay.
Save them.
No, kill them.
Think of the kittens. The weird space kittens.
Johnny, please don't kill us.
Sorry, the voice of my sense says otherwise. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
You see, now I'm imagining Dawn being the little baby Metroid now at that point.
Okay, wait. So you guys have seen Fairy Tail, right? Or
I've
no?
heard of it, Fairy Tail.
Like
yes.
an episode or 2.
Oh, that is totally fine. Here. So, okay. I'm gonna send it in the Skype chat. Like Johnny, obviously you don't have to look because you are playing games.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, so this is the first character that I ever voiced in anime. Here, I guess if I'm allowed to post it. Whoops! I guess I'm. Oh no! I got timed out for 5 seconds for posting a link. Oh my god!
I'm sorry, that's Nightbot.
Way to treat our guests.
Don't blame me. Blame Nightbot.
Okay.
It's the
just
computers. They're taking over.
But anyway, just search for Ocean Fairy Tale. But that was the first character I ever quoted. I ever played, and it's a cat in a frog suit. It's a cat that thinks it's a frog. So don't kill the animals. You'll make Frosh sad.
Don't kill them, please.
Oh my
then
gosh,
you'll be
there is
killing me.
so much. I think there is more fan art of Lilac as a sheep than there is of fan art of Lilac in general now. It's everywhere.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, there's so much. There's so much.
Yes, make it a
There's
sheep.
also one of Lilac being held hostage right now by us.
Well, I mean
my God.
that happens in the game at the very least. So.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh my god. Oh, these are so cute, guys. I love it. Oh my god. Beep beep. I'm a sheep.
Can we get a DLC costume to where we can have a sheep costume Lilac?
Yeah, speak the Galaxy Trail for that.
Oh my god. Someone took like a flock of sheep and just photoshopped Lilac's face all over the sheep.
God.
I just retweeted it. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's showing up in my notifications.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me see if we have any new donations. That'll be good. This is fantastic. But yeah, I think Johnny. Yeah, this is my favorite boss in the game. Actually, this one right here.
This one right here.
The very
this,
Gunstar here.
Yeah, this one. It reminds me a lot of Seven Force.
Yeah.
From Gunstar Heroes. Yeah.
All right, we got 4 new donations come in. Anonymous with no money shown. Okay. Then
Anonymous sends his regards.
Okay. Then Chillin' with Glacier donates $60. This stream has made my day. Freedom Planet has very quickly became one of my all-time favorite games. I even started learning some of the speedrun strats after I first beat it. Shoutouts to Dawn, Galaxy Trail, and the other contributing voice actors for making such an excellent game. Still riding the hype train to Freedom Planet 2. As for my donation, I would like to 2 entries into the Switch raffle, and the 10 remain to go into the hand-knit E-Tank raffle. Then Chaos Blazer 321 with $5. Luckily, number 7 donation, Johnny, and probably will be my last one for the long haul, using my alias name since Patrick can't say my last name right. Anyway, I would feel intimidated to meet you, even though I really wanted to go to too many games, but I only went on Saturday. Was going to give you Tetsu 1, perhaps we can meet some other time though. Keep trucking for the marathon and Pox on 10. Okay. Then James Dash with $5. Donations continue. Such an incredibly entertaining stream going on. Dawn, you seem like an absolute sweetheart and would love to meet you one day. Put this money to Gareth burning in the hell box.
I don't even know what that is, but it's a hell box.
It's a Simfire box.
Oh, it's the firebox. Also, oh, you guys are nice. Oh my god.
We're nice people.
Sure.
Except for the kill the animals part, Johnny.
No regrets.
Ah.
Hashtag no regrets.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Yes, someone photoshopped Lilac on the sheep man from Mega Man 10.
Oh my god.
Patrick, are Gareth and them, did they get their issues fixed out with the thing?
Hopefully, let me see. Okay, they're asking when the colors start. Okay. Okay, it looks like they're ready to go.
Looks like they're ready to go? Okay. Because I don't want to go too much overtime, because I have to come back here at 10 o'clock for Mega Man and Base. And we still got at least 3 more stages to go, plus the final boss.
Yeah. How do you donate? Go and click the little button down below in the Twitch buttons. That will lead you to a donation page. Just so you know, it is only credit card. PayPal does not work, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's on CrowdRise, though. Unfortunately, that's out of our hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Since I know we're not done the game yet, we're on pretty much the final stretch, but I'm still going to need at least 20 minutes to finish the rest of the game. But I've unfortunately went over time because, well, I mean, I had a lot of fun, at the very least, you know. So, like Super Castlevania 4, before the festivities are over, I will come back and finish the rest of this. That way, the post-upload on the Fund the Charity Room YouTube page will have the completed run. But in the meantime, we're going to stop it right here. And I want to thank, again, Patrick for reading donation comments, dude. That Bentley off we had earlier. We need to make that a thing. We need to, you know, because there's still something I noticed that I remember earlier in the stream, someone asked if Bentley could sing the lyrics to Infinite's theme from Sonic Forces, and we.
I don't have it. I don't have it memorized yet.
No, neither do I. Neither do I. But I said that if we managed to actually break 10K, we would do that. Well, I would do that, and I want to do that. I want to do that at the end of the event. But Patrick, if you would like to join me for that, I would greatly appreciate it.
We'll do.
All right, then it's a date.
Okay, then gotta start memorizing that.
A very, very special thanks to Dawn for joining us for the festivities. Thanks again. I love the stories. I really did. It was just a great time overall. And before we, sorry, the fun police are here. I gotta go. I'm sorry, guys. Is there anything?
Having me, guys.
No problem. You were fantastic guests. Is there anything you would like to plug or anything like that, like a website or your Twitter or anything like that?
I mean, yeah. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's Dawn M Bennett VA. It's what my screen name is on Twitch as well. So like I'm on Twitch as Dawn M Bennett VA. Facebook, same thing. And my website is dawnmbennett.com. If you want to see any stuff on there, I don't know, whatever. But yeah.
So when we last left off, we were in the middle of the final boss area, the final dreadnought, I think it was the name of the level. We got about 2 more stages left to... No, actually 3 stages left to...
3, including this one, yeah.
Yeah. So this is where they like to throw a shitload of enemies at you. Oh, what's up?
Nathan wants to join, I'll just let him know.
Oh yeah, sure. Just hop right in. That's fine with me. By the way, if you haven't already given Dawn Bennett a follow on our Twitter account, please do so. She's just a sweetheart.
No, Johnny, it was funny because me and TJ caught the end of Freedom Planet as we were getting ready to play Cutters, and I've never played. But I've heard it's good. It's on my ever-growing list of games to play, so I'm not too familiar with Dawn Bennett's work. But as we were listening to it, TJ and I just looked at each other and both just kind of thought, yeah, you can kind of tell one of the people in this chat is a voice actor.
Yeah.
It was so like enthusiastic and energetic. Yeah. It's like usually like, yeah, Freedom Planet's a good game. Yeah, it's a game. This Freedom Planet's an amazing game.
Yep, that'll do. Yes, Mr. Sherman, everything stinks.
Well, you should give us like the meme of the entire event of Baba, I'm a sheep.
Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Get it right, Patrick. Jesus Christ.
God.
You make Lilac cry.
So when she said that, was she quoting the Tom Scar song? Because we sing that to Benji. He loves that song. So like there'll be days where we just sing that to him over and over again.
Yeah, it was that, but it was when she was really drunk one night, basically. I'm telling a story about it. And just wondering, what was the last donation we read during Mario Maker?
Let me check. 1 second.
Ooh, oh god.
Steven was
Hi,
really
Evan.
Hi, I'm crashing this.
I already attempted the storm you sent, Nathan. You're kind of a little late.
It looks like we are completely up to date with donations. Cool. The last one we received was the last one we read. So as soon as we get past 22,324, which can I just say, holy shit, guys! Thank you for helping us raise so much freaking money.
Have we beaten Nintendo Fun at this point? Or?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We beat it
Okay, we
yesterday.
did.
We are close to beating that by a grand.
Oh, I think we could definitely make that, especially during Mania.
Just the thing. The bid war for Sonic Mania, I believe, ends after my Super Castlevania 4.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, Mania will end just as soon as we are about to start, and then during Mania we have another exclusive raffle that I think people will wanna bring some money to.
Oh yeah.
And I am avoiding all of you guys as soon as Super Castle.
Derek, I want you to know, Sonic's in Sonic Mania.
Gareth, I'm Nathan.
Nathan,
Oh my God!
Wait a minute. I thought
You're just
Wait a
as bad
minute.
as was MomoCon.
you mean you two aren't the same person?
No, Garrick and me are two separate people, just like me and fucking Donnie are.
My
Why
fan
can't you
fiction-
all be the same?
My fan
Because I'm
fictions
half
are
of
wrong.
John. Also, there's a reason I wanted to crash the stream, John, and do you remember what happened when me and you first streamed Fruit Planet together?
What happened?
That was the story of me arresting Brawley.
That's right. It was the story.
Yeah.
It was the problem.
There's a reason I wanted to crash the stream.
Do you have any more stories to share?
I've been trying to think. Cause like I think the only story I haven't told that well was the one of my brother 20 feet out of it.
Wait, I didn't hear that. You kind of broke up.
I said I think one of the only stories I can remember off the top of my head not telling is when my brother knocked me 20 feet out of a tree.
Knocked
By
you
kicking me in the face.
20 feet out of a tree?
Yeah.
Okay,
kicking me
okay.
in the face.
I thought you said knocked you 20 feet into a tree, and I was like, I think you're full of shit.
Well, you arrested a Super Saiyan, so you know anything.
I mean, John, you gotta remember, my mom DDT'd my brother.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, yeah. I remember you telling me that story. And honestly, I'm just waiting for the
possible.
story where your dog pile drives you through a ring, so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure anything is possible in my family.
Your dog is a Yakuza member, is what's going to be your next story.
Secretly, my dog was the one that killed Osama bin Laden.
Always gotta look for the shifty eyes.
Nathan's dog was the dog behind the grass, you know. You can't prove he wasn't. Fuck you.
Nathan's dog canceled the No. Nathan's dog did not cancel the Sonic hacking contest. Johnny did.
Yeah, that's me. Get it right. And I'll do it again, too, if you get it wrong.
And remember, if the hacking contest is canceled, no Mania. Ever.
Alright, calm it down, monster. I didn't go that far.
Yes, if the hacking contest is cancelled, it'll retroactively mean a game that came out 4 months prior ceases to exist. That's how fucking powerful
We
Johnny is.
we go into the worst timeline.
Johnny does not obey the laws of time and space. He can cancel
As we
shit.
explained yesterday during AM2R, Johnny can fucking time travel.
Well, I mean, yeah, if I can be from John from a different timeline, of course John can time travel.
What are you, stupid? Of course I can do that.
Physics!
Yeah, physics are a thing. What version?
PC.
Yeah, I think it just came out for PS4 like a few weeks ago.
I believe so, yeah. If not, if you wait...
I think Europeans have to wait like a week or two, but it is coming to PS4 there as well.
I think, Johnny, have they announced a Freedom Planet 2?
Yeah, they have.
We just don't have a release date yet.
No, just a demo.
How long was the, you know, guys? I'm sure you guys went over this during part 1. You streamed this the other day with Dawn Bennett, but this game was just a straight up Sonic fan game, right? Before they just changed everything.
Initially, yes.
Okay.
It was initially a Sonic fan game. Lilac was originally a hedgehog. Still kind of looks like one, to be honest. Like I really don't get Dragon out of this. And yeah, but they decided to make it their own thing with, you know, characters wise and all that sort of thing. Because, you know, physically it's still pretty much a Sonic game with like Mega Man X movesets and shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe they released Sonic Mania 2 years before they released
Yeah, you
it.
fucking idiots.
Fucking crazy.
Game's not new at all.
Someone in the chat just said she is sexy dragon. Where's that ban button?
Hey, Aaron, don't let people be into whatever they're into.
No, she's a sheep. We established this last time.
So
Derek,
wait,
you know,
wait,
I
is she?
don't kink shame, alright? I don't kink shame. It's just like people who are attracted to feet. You can't help if you're a freak.
So wait, if Lilac is a sheep, is she like the reverse of Ba'a from Spyro 3? Because in Spyro 3, Ba'a hops out of an egg as a sheep, but is revealed to be a dragon. So is Lilac looking like a quote-unquote dragon and really a sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would guess so.
It's all weighted clothing, to hide the wool.
Ah.
You just broke my mind, Nathan. My head hurts now. I don't like this.
Also, Gareth, the chat is lighting you up right now because you said Derek.
Shut up, Derek.
As long as it's not Donnie.
Dude, I would never be that cruel.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So John, I forget, have you done this game for either Brain Scratch or SGB?
Yeah.
No, not for either. No.
Okay. Do you plan to?
Just
You
reviewed
did-
it. Just reviewed it
Yeah.
in a live stream a couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why haven't you guys? That's one of the weird things. Is like, as big a Sonic fans as you guys are, I'm surprised Brain Scratch hasn't gotten free to play.
I think there was a little confusion as to who was even running the game.
All four of you play it side by side and have 4 players quit.
Yeah, that was probably, maybe, I'm not sure.
You play all 4 campaigns at once is what you do.
You ask movies to edit it.
Put it together.
That gun comes out faster than I remember it. So, alright, let's just... Alright, I'm sorry about this. I'm trying to just concentrate here a little bit. Oh my god. Alright, see, the thing is, I'm not Carol, so I can't wall jump off things.
Yeah, you see, what I usually do is use the spin jump and get a lot of those multi-hits in there on the face on this guy.
Yeah, but the problem is you won't have enough for the Dragon Rush
Yeah.
for the gun sequence.
Alright,
Because
we
he
got
turns on a
$10.
dime.
Yeah. We have $10 from Hero22 wanting to make another donation on August 15th, my 22nd birthday. Happy birthday! Well, almost birthday. Oh yeah, I agree with the chat. I think this is actually one of the few bosses where Mila has like a distinct advantage in this fight.
Well, because she can block stuff, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, with the upgraded shield.
Okay. I got it. I'm good. I think I got it this time. But to quote Clement, I got a good feeling about this one.
To quote Clement, but I digress.
So how many characters are playable in this game?
Yes.
3 at the moment. Well, there's also Torque in the beta.
And then there's
So it's 4.
Shade coming at some point.
Shade's been
So-
teased for a long time. I'm not even sure if he's still a thing at this point.
So
Yeah,
Johnny, fuck, marry, kill the 3 characters in this game.
Oh my god, no, can we not?
that man out of one.
But Johnny, you would have to answer if somebody donates. Quick, someone donate.
okay, I heard if someone donuts. Quickly,
I will
donut!
all over this stream right now.
If somebody sends us money to IRC or donuts in real life, Johnny will answer that question.
Yo, I will find a way to get Johnny donuts in that question.
Can I donate $5 to the stream and then $5 to a Tim Hortons run? Can we do that?
No, you gotta donate $5 all on.
All the donuts.
Oh, the donuts!
All of this $22,000 is all going to donuts.
We're gonna cancel the Sonic hacking contest and make the donut hacking contest.
How much jelly
gonna
can
be a
we
live-
hack it?
It's just gonna be a live stream of Johnny eating different donuts.
Holy crap, guys! I think we got a $75 donation from No Namer, and they say I'm back. What you gals and gents did throughout this charity is amazing. I'm also happy to hear that Sonic Mania is actually good. Speaking of Mania, put this money towards Sonic and Tails the way Vector intended. That should put it ahead by $3. Come on, step it up! That brings our current total to $22,409. And I'm just gonna. I think that puts us at something like only $100 away from doing $1,000 more than the Nintendo Fund. Let me, which is crazy because I think the Nintendo Fund ended up doing about roughly $1,000 more than the Sonic Fund. Oh, so Nintendo Fund raised $21,456, and so that's on 456. So that means, guys, we need like $50 to do $1,000 more than the Nintendo Fund. Which again, I think based on the special raffle we have during Mania, I don't think that'll be a problem. Because again,
Absolutely not.
Even though due to the technical issues, Mania is not technically it's not the last game because tomorrow Smoothies will be doing R and the Sims Big War. Just because there was issues with Stefan had issues with R, and then we had issues over here for the Sims. So technically the games will be Platformania will finish tomorrow. But if you want to, really Mania should be our last game, and for our last game, we have a really fucking awesome idea. So Atomic 293, the schedule says TBA because a lot of our incentives, like the Mario Race and Stormy Ascent and the Mario Maker levels, we didn't know exactly how long they would take. So unfortunately, we couldn't set times. But I believe Johnny had said we are expecting Mania to begin between 7:30 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Which I'm seeing a lot of you guys want Knuckles and Knuckles right now. Remember, that can only happen if you guys donate, because Sonic and Tails is winning by $3 right now.
So, has anybody else gotten there?
Oh, what was that, Nathan? You kind of cut out.
Yeah.
Has anybody else gotten their collector's edition yet?
Mine shipped today. It's not coming until tomorrow.
I tried
Mine shipped like at midnight and it should arrive tomorrow. But again, when you pay for Prime, I fucking expect it day of Amazon.
Yeah, I tried to get mine, but unfortunately every GameStop around me wasn't carrying one, and Amazon wasn't helping me out either, unfortunately.
Mine got here at about like 1 p.m.
I literally pre-ordered the collector's edition like within 10 minutes of that thing going online, and yet still people who ordered theirs after me, like days afterwards, already have theirs. I'm like, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
Well, they knew you had a charity event going on right now and didn't want to bother you.
Fuck you, Sega. You said spring. I have to say, I was really excited when I got done with this. Find a giant fucking box outside my house.
I know.
Oh, fuck's sake, John, this isn't fucking hard!
I think a guy that I'm not sure if everyone in the chat knows, but a cool guy that I know, Tanner, I believe he's running some games for the Tony-a-thon, which starts in a few days. He said that apparently he went out to do some errands, came back and he saw a like collector's edition sized box outside his house, but it turned out to be like cooking supplies for his mother.
Oh.
Okay, Robot 10, $5. Johnny, fuck, marry, kill the people in the call.
See, fuck Carol, marry Lilac.
No, he's the donation says the people in the call. So you've got me, Gareth, and Patrick.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the characters. Okay, that's why I said can we not. Let me see. Alright. Fuck Nathan. Kill Pac, marry Gareth. Yeah, that's fine.
I will be back in a few moments.
So wait,
as soon as John says he wants to marry you, you leave.
So wait, Johnny, if I'm half of you, does that technically mean incest?
It's masturbation, yes.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Alexander.
So when I was taking my the collector's edition out of the box, I pulled the cartridge out, and one of my roommates walks out and goes, "Where the fuck could you find that?" I was like, "Not even real."
I made it. This is mine.
I just shat it out.
Oh look, Sonic Mania, huh? How'd that get there?
Someone in the chat says Gareth left because he's going to arrange the wedding.
She's not dead.
So John, someone in the chat says fuck, marry, kill, Platformania, Nintendo-thon, Sonic-thon. You have to fuck, marry, kill concept.
I gotta fuck, marry, kill concepts. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck Sonic-a-thon, because if I say I hate Sonic, I get cupcakes. Let me see. Marry. Wait, what was the other one?
Nintendo-thon and Platformia.
Platformia? Ah,
Platformia.
of the planet Platformia. What do they play over there? RPGs.
I love how Platformania isn't even ending with platformer. It's ending with a racing game and I love whoever has the newest donate. I have donutted. Cream filling. But someone I have donutted donates $5 saying do the fuck, marry, kill that one Donutian was talking.
Okay, so I think they're talking about Lilac, Carol, and Mila.
Which one was the right? Oh, no, I gotta ignore all these.
Yeah.
Platformania, where we play children's card games.
But
on motorcycles.
Did you just quack?
What?
It sounded like you quacked.
Dude, where the hell have you been this entire Platformania?
Working. Some of us have jobs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was dragging ass today at work because somebody woke me up last night to update the website.
Wait, look, I don't need to understand what you do for kinks, alright? Geez, this dragon ass.
I mean, if you're into that.
Some call me Quack.
Ooh, freaking allergy.
Fuck, marry, kill, solid, liquid, or solidus.
Yes, all of them. At the same time. Johnny equals.
JD donates $10. Sonic and Tails winning by $3. Nope. 10 to Sonic 3 CD and Knuckles and Knuckles. Also, fuck you, Sega. You said it would be spring, and now I wait 2 more weeks because of Steam.
I'm in the same boat as you, JD.
I don't know why that PC version is taking 2 more weeks. If anything, that should be the version that would come out first, I would think.
Cause as soon as I open the box, I input the Steam code, and now it's just sitting in my Steam library.
Waiting.
Down.
Notice me, senpai.
And it hurt. It hurts. Because I don't have a freaking Switch or a PS4 or an Xbox One, so I can't buy those versions. I only have my freaking PC, so I just have to sit here and wait.
It's just standing there.
Menacingly. Got you. Top of Street Fighter 5th anniversary.
Oh, I can't even. Oh, alright.
Actually, Brian Bibiano, no, I do not get the Sonic 1. I do not get Sonic 1 because I did not purchase it on. I did the pre-order.
Get fucked. God
and
damn.
The collector's edition pre-order codes do not. So yeah, no. I just.
The laser in the middle does a crap load of damage if you get caught in it.
No, you mean it kills you.
Well, you can survive it if you're lucky.
So if it kills you, what fucks you and what marries you?
Good question. Good question.
Someone just says fuck, marry, kill, Waluigi. He's the only option.
Whew, that was clutch as shit. God damn.
I love the fact that Waluigi just shows up for sports games and party. Like, he has his own life outside of any Mario canon. Like, he just shows up to have parties and to be Wario's double for sports.
Well, he's a blue-collar working American, okay?
Like, I want to see the other side of Waluigi's life.
Nathan, there are some things in this world men are not supposed to see, and that is one of them.
I see Breezo 1. He runs a taco stand.
No, he runs a bridal boutique, according to Fortune Street.
Fuck, marry, kill, duck, Larry, Bill. What?
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, by the way, I hate this stupid laser because I always feel like I get hit by it. And it does like a third of your health.
Oh, that reminds me of that one level from KC3. What was, Crack Shot Croc, I think it was called?
I haven't played DKC3 in a very long time, so I don't remember that one.
How dare you? Not everybody.
To be
Not
honest,
everybody
if I play
goes back
Donkey Kong Country, I'm usually going to Tropical Freeze or 2.
I'll give you Tropic 3. It's over.
Yeah, Nathan, you're cutting out.
I was gonna say, what the fuck happened to my charge?
Okay, we have, $5 more from, Velocix. Hi again, here's another one. Fuck, marry, kill. Amy Rouge or Blaze. Also, let's say for the, sake of decency, they're all 18 years old.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure one of them is underage.
Put this towards, Tails and Sonic Mania. After Death of Cosmo, he needs some kind of happiness. Is it just, Tails? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Somebody in the chat asked me to fuck, marry, kill a couple Harry Potter characters, and the comment went by so quick I couldn't read who they were. I just caught the last one was Luna Lovegood. I mean, she might love good.
Okay, here's a good one. Fuck, marry, kill Mania soundtrack, SA1 soundtrack.
Can we stop with the fucking fuck, marry, kill shit? Why do we want to fuck everything?
because it's the internet.
Because the internet is for porn, John. Yes. But actually, guys, seriously, can we stop with the fuck, marry, kill stuff?
Yeah.
Don't make me put the chat in slow mode.
Oh, you went there.
Because I will put it in the ultimate slow mode. We're not Twitch streaming enough to have subscribers. I will put it in subscriber only mode. I did that to John's chat one time. I am drunk with power and coffee. And actually, Patrick, yes, you can put it in subscriber only mode, and the only people who can chat are mods.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. David the Kid slow mode for 20,000 seconds. Yeah, I will put it in slow mode for every dollar we've raised.
Someone, okay, people, let's not piss Johnny off anymore. Let's just give him his mania already.
DK voice, do it, Nathan. I have no content.
DK wants to do it.
Dude, DK want to, but DK do good. Nathan, you're evil? No, I'm more chaotic good. I'm not evil.
No namer with $5. There's no namer here. I thought Knuckles and Knuckles was a joke. It's not. It's real. I changed my mind. Put this towards Knuckles and Knuckles.
Shadow M-Wave. We could all take you, Nathan.
He's arrested a Super Saiyan. You know that.
I've arrested a Super Saiyan, and it has taken 8 military personnel to stop me from moving. I'd like to see what a bunch of nerds on the internet can do.
No, Nathan, I was actually just watching Deadly Warrior right before this, and all I can think of is you and that right now.
Okay. Alright, so I just needed a fight there to remember the pattern, because the thing about Revan's pattern in normal mode anyway is that he has a set pattern. Bombs, a toss, pea shooter, really damaging close range knife attack.
Yeah, you want to avoid the blade at all costs, because that is half your health right there. Like, if you need to dodge one attack in particular, make it that one.
Bacon flavored shotgun, I'm actually not ripped, I'm just very muscular. I'm fat and muscular. And somebody in the chat asked, why did it take 8 people to hold me down? Why did I need to be held down? I really don't feel like telling that story again right now.
Just do it
watch
anyway.
the original Freedom Planet stream
Listen,
on Johnny's channel.
I know we maybe got about 5-6 minutes left, depending on how well I do against the boss, so I think that's enough time.
Alrighty. So, back when I was in the military, we had down days where, for what you guys get out of school for national holidays, the base would shut down and people wouldn't have to work. During those days, during down days on base, the cops still do have to work because there's no rest for first responders. We were doing training exercises since it was very calm and relaxing. So we were just like, hey, we have the time. Let's do some training and make sure we know what to do in case shit goes south. Well, we had way too many people working that day, so we had one person who was the training dummy, you could say, and that was me for the day. We had a couple new guys on base and a couple new cops that had come to base, so we had to make sure they knew what to do. So what I did was, we initially started where I had to do something not good on the flight line to where they had to apprehend me and arrest me. Well, they did that, and they handcuffed me, and they're searching me, and little do they know that my arms are double jointed, and I can step out of handcuffs when they're behind my back. So I step out of the handcuffs, I shake the kid off me,
and I get up and start running away. The person who was running the training was laughing so hard she had to stop the training because she never expected that to happen. We paused the training for a little while, and me and her talked about, you know, what the kids could have did better in terms of searching and handcuffing and all that stuff. And she told me to try not to do the whole stepping out of handcuffs again. So the next time we started training again, it was another kid's turn to do the handcuffing and stuff. But this time we were outside of our base of operations, and the kids showed up. They jump on me, and so I have 2 people on me, and I'm just dragging them. And then one of them breaks free, calls for backup. So 2 more people, another patrol comes, and they jump on me. So I've got 4 people, and I'm still managing to move. So one of them breaks off, calls for more backup, and calls for the people that are inside of the station to come out and help me. So 4 more people come out. 3 of them jump on me. So I've got 7 people on me again, and I am still managing to move. And
Nathan, no light group orgies.
The last guy just says fuck it and dive bombs onto the pile, which finally stops me from moving. And when they stopped me from moving, they ended up having one person handcuff me, so I couldn't use my arms, and then they had 2 people holding my feet down so I couldn't move my feet. So it took 8 people to stop me from moving. And then once I had no way to, you know, shake them free, because I was kind of on the ground, and they kind of had me eating dirt at that point.
Nathan don't like dirt. Bring more bodies.
Afterwards, one of the guys goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I said, "What? I had to make it hard somehow." So yeah, that's the story of why it took 8 people to take me down.
Good.
We've been over this.
Timing.
Just present cake to Nathan, and he turns into a cat. Put some cake on the floor, and then he'll start to eat the cat, and then he can hit him on the head with a mallet. That's how you take down Nathan.
I'm going to eat the cat?
You're gonna eat the cake.
You said I'm gonna eat the cat.
Yeah, well, Nathan's favorite flavor of cake is cat. It gets confusing.
Kill the animals.
Kill the animals.
Alright, that's it. That wraps it up for Freedom Planet.
I came back in just in time.
That story perfectly.
What? We have a promise we have to fulfill, Johnny.
Yeah, I don't have the... Do you got the lyric sheet?
I just sent it to you through Discord.
I gotta listen to this song again because I don't...
Wait, what do you have to fulfill, John?
Alright, wait 1 second here. Alright, so I remember way back in the beginning of... Way back, yeah, it's been a week. Way back at the beginning of Platformania, I think someone wanted us to sing Infinite's theme as Bentley if we broke 10k. No, I said I'd do it if we broke 10k. The thing is that I have not listened to Infinite's theme enough to know the lyrics for this shit. And I figured since Patrick can do a pretty good Bentley as well, I figured we'd do like a little duet. So Patrick, why don't I take the first verse, you take the second.
Okay.
And then we'll just ride this train wreck together.
All right. Perfect.
DK like this train.
Yeah. All right. Well. God.
DK say bite pillow.
I got to get the song ready first because I'm not doing this by myself.
Okay. I gotta get that.
Alright, you guys might hear an advertisement, but I don't. I don't use ad block on YouTube. So, 1 second. Okay, I muted it.
Alright.
Alright. Good thing. Wow, I really died a lot of times in that one stage.
So
You're
Freedom
stalling,
Planet,
John.
Yeah. So Freedom Planet is done.
Yeah, Freedom Planet is
yeah,
done, but hold on, before we get started, we
We
gotta
just got one little
got
thing
one
we gotta
little
do.
thing to do here. Alright.
Oh,
Alright,
what's up?
you got the video ready, Patrick?
Yeah,
Alright,
I got
so
one
on-
from the official song channel.
On 0, we'll hit play together so we can be in sync, I guess.
Alright.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. This is gonna be really fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Out of the edge.
So much.
Yeah! I'm tallest of mountains, I am the roughest of waves, I am the toughest of terrors, I am the darkest of days. I'm the last one that's standing, don't try to stand in my way, cause I've been up against better, just take a look at my face!
Cause if you're messing with me, I am a dangerous weapon. If you're the sharp of the blade, I will cut you in a second. Cause I was born in this pain, it only lasts if you let it. So if you take it from me, you should go and forget.
This time, you're back for more! Won't stop until they know my name! Take what's mine and start this war coming at you like a tidal wave! But everything you know has come and gone, you are at your lowest. I am rising higher, though these stars rain. Through it all, we'll fight in the ashes. You're losing the fire. Illusion, open up your eyes and this pain persists. I can't resist, but that's what it takes to be infinite. Yeah! I mean, isn't this fucking hardcore? Edgy as shit. Sly! Sly, get this on camera! Sly, where are you going?
I'm over here, man, like.
John, you thought that was embarrassing? You not remember from the charity room last year where somebody paid $100 to hear me sing the Donkey Kong Country TV theme song, and I even did the guitar.
That's not. I sung the DK rap in my Bentley voice. This is nothing new.
I had to sing the DK rap the other day.
Demon of Infinite! Out of the edge! Coming at
I had
you!
to sing Coconut
The album
Cream Pie.
comes out the 15th. Wait, no! It comes out the 29th. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say 15th.
Let's agree to never do that again, okay? Let's never do that again. That sucks.
I haven't done that voice in forever. Oh man, that felt good to do again.
I am upset.
What are you guys doing on my stream?
That's just Steven's quote for Platformania entirely. It's like, I am upset. I am upset.
That's my quote for the entire marathon. No, I'm upset because Sonic and Tails is tied with Knuckles and Knuckles.
Oh, we need
It's
to change that.
unacceptable. Knuckles and Knuckles must win.
Well, we have one more game left to go before the Bit War ends. Speaking of which, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll get Supercast of 94 up and running and finish that game off. I should still have the save state ready to go. So we'll take a quick break. I'll be right back.